Good evening, cricket fans, and welcome to the pre-show of the grand final of the Fan Code A10 Bash 2023. It is going to be 7 districts taking on Future Mattress live from the Eden Gardens Stadium in Ajman. Well, 32 matches have been conducted, and finally, it's time for the finale. That is the playoffs tree for you. It was the first qualifier played by the top 2 ranked teams in the points table. 7 districts taking on Future Mattress. That match was won in thrilling fashion by 7 districts. Later in that same evening, we had the eliminator between the teams ranked 3rd and 4th in the points table. Ajman Heroes taking on Chittagong Kings, and it was Ajman Heroes who conquered the Chittagong side. Then it was the qualifier 2 played earlier today between Future Mattress, the losing side of the first qualifier, and Ajman Heroes, the winner of the eliminator. That match was won in thrilling fashion by Future Mattress, and now we are all set for the grand finale. 7 districts taking on Future Mattress. Well, now we have absolutely no time to lose. Let's head to the sidelines where we have the all-important toss.
Thank you, Combs. It's time to flip the coin. This is the game we've been waiting for. The grand finale of the A10 Bash powered by Fan Code. I've got the star cast to my left. Leading 7 districts is the captain, Haider Ali. I've got Umair Ali Khan for Future Mattress. And the experience-wise, the match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. The home team is Haider Ali, the 7 districts. He's going to flip the coin. Tail is the call. Oh, that's gone a long way.
Tail it is.
It is a tail. उमेर टॉस जीत गए बड़ा मैच क्या डिसाइड किया
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम बॉलिंग करेंगे हम लोग
कोई क्या सोच है इसके पीछे
सोच इसके पीछे ये है आपको मालूम है ड्यू फैक्टर है और चेज आपको मालूम है कि माशाल्लाह से थ्रू आउट टूर्नामेंट में चेज कर रहे हैं बाकी फ़नी गेम है आपको मालूम है T10 है 1-2 ओवर में मैच चेंज होता है और अच्छी क्रिकेट खेलते हुए आ रहे हैं और कोशिश करेंगे कि इस मैच में भी अच्छा खेलें और आप लोगों को एंटरटेन करें
बड़ी टफ गेम्स जीती हैं आपने तो मोराल कैसा है टीम का
ऑफ कोर्स आपको मालूम है कि कल मैच हारे थे फिर अभी दोबारा कमबैक किया मैच जीते वेरी गुड टीम 7 डिस्ट्रिक्ट माशाल्लाह थ्रू आउट टूर्नामेंट बहुत अच्छा खेलते हुए आ रहे हैं तो कोशिश करेंगे कि आप जितने भी लोग हैं आप सबको एंजॉयमेंट मिले अच्छा टूर्नामेंट है माशाल्लाह से वेरी गुड टूर्नामेंट और अच्छा फिनिश हो
एनी चेंजेस टू साइड
नहीं सेम साइड से खेल रहे हैं हम लोग
चलिए ऑल द बेस्ट और अच्छी गेम दीजिएगा
थैंक यू
हैदर टॉस आपके फेवर में नहीं गया आप जीते तो आपने क्या करना था
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम अगर मैं भी टॉस जीता तो मेरा बैटिंग का टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट प्लान था क्योंकि जिस तरह इन्होंने रन्स चेज़ किए और पिच भी बहुत फ्लैट लग रहा है तो जिस तरह की हमारी बॉलिंग एज़ यू नो थ्रू आउट द टूर्नामेंट जैसे लड़कों ने मेहनत की और जान मारी बॉलिंग में तो हमारा बैटिंग का प्लान था
आपको क्या लगता है कि कितना टारगेट जो है अच्छा होगा अगेंस्ट फ्यूचर मैट्रेस
जिस तरह का पिच है इंशाल्लाह हम 130 135 तक जाएंगे इंशाल्लाह अगर कम भी होता तो इंशाल्लाह उसको भी हम डिफेंड करेंगे सो
और आप बताएं रईस बहुत अच्छे फॉर्म में तो उसके लिए आप स्पेशल क्या करते हैं
हम उसके लिए स्पेशल कुछ भी नहीं करते हम उसकी डाइट का ध्यान रखते हैं नहीं ही इज़ अ वेरी एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी प्लेयर और साफ ज़ाहिर है मैं एक चीज़ मेंशन करना चाहूँगा जो आपको एज अ स्पोर्ट्समैन जब आपको फैसिलिटीज़ प्रोवाइड की जाती हैं तो फिर आप ऑटोमेटिकली परफॉर्म करते हो तो जिस तरह की हमारे ओनर की तरफ से हमें फैसिलिटीज़ प्रोवाइड की गई हैं ईच एंड एवरीथिंग लाइक जिम पूल एंड एवरीथिंग तो वो इसी तरह फिर वो एक टीम का मोमेंटम भी बन जाता है जब आपको सारी चीज़ें प्रोवाइड की जाए तो इसका क्रेडिट भी जो अगर रईस परफॉर्म करे लड़के तो ये हैदर भी को जाता है
और कुछ चेंजेस हैं साइड में आज
जी इरफान की जगह आज शहजाद अली खेल रहे हैं
चलिए ऑल द बेस्ट और अच्छा फाइनल दीजिएगा
थैंक यू
Well, that's the news from the center then. Future Mattress winning the toss and electing to bowl first.
Thank you very much, Mohammad Rashid. So news from the center is that Future Mattress have won the all-important toss. They're once again elected to bowl first. Let's run through the 2 team lineups for you. For 7 districts, we have Haider Ali, the skipper, Mohammad Kashif, the glove man, Abdul Ghaffar, Ataur Rahim, Hafiz Almas, Mohammad Saghir, Nabil Arshad, Rais Ahmed, Shahzad Ali, Wahab Hassan, and Zishan Nasir. And for Future Mattress, we have the captain, the dynamic Umair Ali Khan, Abdul Shakur, the wicketkeeper, Dawood Ijaz Akif Raja, Alishan Sharfu, Fayaz Ahmed, Hamid Khan, Muhammad Usman, Muhammad Azhar, Uzair Khan, and Sayyid Haider Wasi Shah. Well, just before we kick off the grand finale, we have a very special interview with the chairman of the Abu Dhabi T10 League and General Secretary of the Ajman Cricket Council, Mr. Shaji ul Mulk.
Yeah, thank you, Faizan. Assalamu alaikum, all of you. अच्छा मैं उर्दू में बात करूंगा, ओके? हेलो, सुनिए आ रहा आप लोगों को? अच्छा, उर्दू में बात करूंगा क्योंकि आप लोग सबको समझ में आए. जो T10 जो फॉर्मेट है, आपको पता है कि अजमान काउंसिल के थ्रू ही ये प्रमोट हुआ है. आज दुनिया में 5 लीग हैं अभी T10 के. अबू धाबी से स्टार्ट हुआ था 6 साल के बाद. आज हम लंका में कर रहे हैं और 20 तारीख से, जुलाई 20 तारीख से नेक्स्ट मंथ ये अफ्रीका में हो रहा है, जिम्बाब्वे और साउथ अफ्रीका. और फिर यूएस, फिर अबू धाबी वापस होगा और लंका होगा और फिर ये होगा इंडिया बेसिकली. अच्छा, आप लोगों के लिए खास तौर के अजमान काउंसिल के लिए, अजमान काउंसिल टूर्नामेंट्स और अजमान काउंसिल के परफॉर्मेंस के लिए हमेशा मैं समझता हूँ मेरे पास न्यूज आती रहती है कि आप लोग परफॉर्म करते हो, T10 के ड्राफ्ट में नहीं आते. अभी सबसे पहले ये चीज है कि आपके पास एक ड्राफ्ट नहीं है, अभी आपके पास 5 ड्राफ्ट हैं टू स्टार्ट, राइट? तो मैंने अभी साइफ को बताया हम 2 चीज करेंगे. एक तो सिर्फ अजमान काउंसिल के टॉप परफॉर्मर जो होंगे T10 के अंदर, इसके हम 10 प्लेयर डायरेक्ट ड्राफ्ट लेंगे अभी अफ्रीका के ड्राफ्ट के अंदर. और उसमें मेन इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है कि सिर्फ ड्राफ्ट नहीं, मिनिमम 4 प्लेयर इसमें से स्क्वाड में खेलेंगे. इसका मतलब यह है कि आप अजमान काउंसिल के जो परफॉर्मर्स हैं, और ये हम कोशिश करेंगे कि हर T10 में हो, लेकिन अभी अफ्रीका में तो हमने एक डिसीजन ले चुके हैं. तो आप लोग जाओ, वहां परफॉर्म करो. इंटरनेशनल स्टेज है आप लोगों के लिए. वहां परफॉर्म करोगे तो फिर ऑटोमेटिकली आप नेक्स्ट T10 में आ जाओगे. आपको तो पता है कि आज मैं समझता हूँ T20 वहां पे कनाडा में हुआ है. यहाँ के यूई प्लेयर्स 5-6 लिए और ठीक ठाक पैसों में गए. स्टेज है आप लोगों के पास, आपके पास टैलेंट है. और मैं क्रिकेट देख रहा था कल, लगातार 2-3 मैचेस में देख रहा था कि आप लोगों के क्रिकेटिंग स्किल्स के ऊपर कोई कमी नहीं है. सी अपना कॉन्फिडेंस रखो और आप खेलो. अच्छा, सिर्फ ये इनके लिए नहीं है, सिर्फ अपने ऑफिशियल्स के लिए भी है. अपने जो कमेंटेटर्स हैं वो मैंने देखा है कि काफी ठीक ठाक क्वालिटी है. अभी मैं कोशिश कर रहा हूं कि एटलीस्ट आपके ग्रुप में से 1-2 कमेंटेटर्स मैं डायरेक्ट अफ्रीका ले जाऊं. तो आप लोगों के लिए, राइट? तो ऐसा ऐसा करके सबको ले जाएंगे. तो ये सब अजमान क्रिकेट काउंसिल के लिए बूस्ट है. तो आप लोग थैंक यू वेरी मच. आप लोग सब अजमान में खेलते हैं तो रियली अप्रिशिएट. थैंक यू.
Thank you very much, Faizan Khan and the Honorable Nawab Shaji ul Mulk, for the encouraging words. It certainly gives a lot of motivation to all the players, the match officials, and of course us in the commentary box as well. I am Ahmed Khwaja. Alongside me, we have the great Faizan Khan. Good evening, Faizan.
Thank you so much, Ahmed. Yeah, it was fun interviewing Mr. Shaji ul Mulk. As Rais Ahmed comes in, look at the strike rate, look at the number of runs he scored, look at the average, everything spot on there. He was just 11 runs shy of a century in this tournament, the last day of the league phase. And the only person who's looked like getting there is him. Ataur Rahim is opening with him. There's no Mohammad Irfan today, unfortunately for them. He was looking in supreme touch in the last game as well. Average not really there, but I think he's found his form as well.
Oh, absolutely. Played a crucial knock in the first qualifier. Akif Raja, one of the outstanding bowlers of the tournament, 11 wickets to his name. Economy rate on the higher side, but he is a pure wicket taker. He is a pure match winner. So we're all set for the grand final to commence of the fan code A10 Bash live from the Eden Garden Stadium in Ajman. It will surely be a thriller if it is anything like the other playoff games we've seen over the past 2 days. Ringfield on the offside, catching mid-wicket in place as well on the 30-yard circle. Fine leg is up. So there is a deep point immediately in place for Race. And first ball, has he edged and taken it? He's gone! Can you believe it? Akif Raja gets the big fish of 7 districts. Very first ball.
Wow, this is like a dream. It's unbelievable. Crazy scenes on the ground for Future Mattress. They know how important this wicket is. Dancing down on the very first ball, and he knows he has made a mistake. He kept walking back, and he's gone. This is trouble for Seven Districts.
The man with 326 runs to his name departs first ball. Disaster for 7D. They're none for one. Well, what an incredible start to the grand final of the Fan Code A10 Bash 2023. Get on the Fan Code app immediately if you're in India, on the Myco app in Pakistan and the Middle East, and of course on CricTracker on YouTube, because this has been an unbelievable start, Faizan. Mohammad Saghir, exciting young fast bowling all-rounder coming in at number 3 after just one legal delivery.
Absolutely. Strike rate brilliant, 235. He's been amongst runs. Hasn't got to a 50 yet. But maybe today is the day, because their main player, the lead run getter in this tournament, is back to the hut on the very first ball. You cannot have a better start than this. Maybe it's just Future Mattress's day, because they've already won one game before this one.
Beautiful looking punch there. Some confusion running between the wickets. Ataur Rahim, we saw in the first qualifier, he is a bit shaky running between the wickets. And that was the dismissal of the kingpin, Rais Ahmed. He must be desperately disappointed. And Akif Raja, he's off on a sprint. Nobody can catch up to him.
What a celebration. That tells you how important that wicket was for Future Mattress. They must have made so many plans around Rais. And all it happened was it lasted for just one ball. This has been hit high by Saghir. It's going and dropping short of the boundary as Azhar slips on fielding that one. That shows that there's dew on the ground. It's a very humid day today. There's a lot of humidity outside. But a good start, positive start for Saghir here.
And it's heating up in the middle for sure. If Mohammad Azhar was in that orthodox deep square position, that would have been none for 2. Very lucky escape there for Saghir. Completely mistimed that pull. So they pick up a couple to get going here. This will test their middle order. This will test their resolve, because Rais Ahmed has carried them on their back. Picked up towards long on. What a shot. Mohammad Saghir. Fast hands, no look 6.
What a shot. What a pickup shot. He didn't move an inch, just waited for the ball. It was right under the bat. Hit it big, high, handsome. Saghir with a Kabir hit.
Wow. What confidence to play that shot under pressure. Kept his shape, kept his balance. And the timing was absolutely sweet as summer mangoes. Wow. So they hit with a counter punch. They're here to compete for the title. They finished number 1 in the points table, 7 districts. And they have already defeated Future Mattress in the first qualifier. Full toss, carved away. Deep point, can he get around to it? Brilliant fielding. Syed Haider Wasisha. Direct hit from Abdul Shakur, but I think Saghir has made it. That commitment alone tells you what is at stake for Faizan Khan.
Absolutely. They are pumped up, Future Mattress. Haider Wasisha had a good game. Brought it very close against Ajman Heroes in the last game. And look at that tumbling effort. One of the finest. He's a very good fielder, this guy. Syed Haider Wasisha. But again, a very important point and a change that we've seen in the approach by a few teams, that the third man was back on the boundary and he was pretty square. So that is a very good move coming in from teams. Otherwise, it would have been an easy 4.
Spot on. Absolutely spot on. Change of pace delivery. Beautiful bowling. Akif Raja. He's pumped and he's delivered the early blow. So the first over gone by. 7 districts are 10 for 1. Title sponsor of this fabulous tournament, fan code A10 Bash 2023. And you can watch all the coverage of the grand final live ball by ball on the fan code app in India. So do log on to it immediately. You do not want to miss the thrills and spills between these two fabulous sides. Ataur Rahim, tall, elegant left-hander, will have to face up to the left-arm pacer, Uzair Khan.
Well, yeah, this is a balanced start for both sides. They've picked up the big man. Possibly, future Mattress would be really happy about that fact because, as I was saying before, a lot of plans would have been made around Rais's batting. Now that he's gone, they can kick in the plan B.
Oh, absolutely. There was some heavy strategy involved to dismiss him. And the plan came together, executed to perfection by Akif Raja. That's why that man has been capped by the UAE. So let's see what Uzair Khan can produce with the new ball here. Attack-minded fast bowler. Trying to cut that away behind point. It will be the first wide of the evening.
Barest of margins for the bowlers these days. And there was mighty close to that marker. Moving away slightly, maybe a couple of inches out. And rightly given wide by the umpire there. 11 for 1 after 1. Atta hasn't faced a single legal delivery here.
And that was also a trap. There is a very square, deep point fielder for that slash. So certainly strategizing how to get Ataur Rahim early, future Mattress. He steps out, a big hoik across the line, no connection. That is the nerves of a grand final.
Yeah, this is not good. In fact, even the shot by Rais on the very first ball was not good. This is the road to the final for 7 districts. Prim Heights, they won by 7 wickets. Z Games, they lost by 3 wickets. And for the longest time, these two were the games that they had lost. Chittagong Kings, they lost by 5 runs and they won all the remaining matches. They beat Future Mattress twice in this tournament already. Future Mattress, again, is a very strong side. There's no doubt about that.
Pulled away, just bunted over mid-wicket, but does it have the legs to go all the way? Oh, good stop there by Dawood Ijaz. Fancy footwork. And taking a look at that road to the final, they defeated Future Mattress in the round-robin stage, in the first qualifier, and now into the grand final. Will it be third time lucky for the men in yellow?
Well, the law of averages might just catch up with you by this time. Because this is anybody's game. It's just a 10-over game. One big inning, couple of good wickets, one big over can all change the game completely towards the bowling side or the batting side.
Perennial champions, Future Mattress, one of the strongest teams in UAE domestic cricket. Chock-a-block with superstars. Hammered past the cover point fielder. Is gone like a rocket to the fence.
That's a front foot cut shot for you. Wow. Beautiful from Atta. Well, what a start. What a mixed bag of a start here for 7 districts. Losing Rais and then these two are bunting everything that is coming to them, especially the shorter stuff. He had mistimed the last shot on the leg side, but this time it's in his zone, in his arc, and hits it beautifully to the boundary.
Read the slow delivery and smeared towards mid-wicket. Dawood Ijaz had just smartly moved a touch squarer. You cannot keep bowling short and wide to a left-hander and expect to get away with it, Faizan.
Absolutely. I think Uzair is trusting his pace a little too much here. He's a very pacey bowler. He's an attacking bowler, as Ahmed pointed out. But the fact is, you need to bowl in the right areas as well. Just back of the length, maybe for a faster bowler. On this wicket, might just be the deed that can bring the batter down.
32 matches played over the duration of 2 weeks. And now we have arrived at this occasion. Absolutely picture-perfect conditions for some fast and furious A10 cricket. And the two best sides of the tournament as well, Faizan. That's what everybody wanted.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. I think these two sides were clinical, professional, played really good cricket. And they deserve to be in the finals eventually. Oh, what a ball. That was a flyer. That was again short, but just a little fuller than the last few deliveries that he has bowled. And it picked from the surface as well. And we've seen this time and again on this Eden Gardens wicket. If you bowl it just back of the length, it gets some kick from the wicket.
Oh, absolutely. Look at that carry to the wicketkeeper, Abdul Shakur. He had to go vertical off his feet to get that one. So the adrenaline is really pumping here for the future Mattress Pacers. They're bowling quick, and under lights, it just tends to quicken up this pitch. Becomes better for batting as well. Nicely punched to the cover fielder. And they'll pick up a single to conclude. A decent over from Uzair. 19 for 1, 7 districts at the end of the mandatory power play. Well, you can watch the entire ball-by-ball coverage of the grand final of the Fan Code A10 Bash on the Myco app. Absolutely free to download from the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. For Pakistan and the Middle East, you can watch the live coverage, all sorts of cricketing content, and you can even earn cash rewards. That is the unique speciality of Myco. So do get on it immediately. Mohammad Azhar, left-arm spinner, 9 wickets in the tournament, excellent economy rate. Comes into bowl. Pulled away by Mohammad Saghir. Launched over long on. A gigantic 6 to greet Mohammad Azhar to the bowling crease. That's more like it.
Yeah, what a shot. And the Rice dismissal hasn't affected these two. And again, a no-look shot coming in from Saghir. He knew right from the word go that he had hit it big. Brilliant start for Saghir here. Couple of 6s already to his name. Couple of 4s for Ataur Rahim. They've started well.
Exciting talent, this young lad. And bowls good pace as well. 80, 85 miles per hour. And he started off this grand final like a house on fire. 17 off 8, and we've in fact lost the ball. He's hit it so far. So over to our third umpire. New balls, please. An all-parties conference there between the future Mattress senior players. The captain on the right, Umair Ali Khan. The talisman, former UAE international all-rounder. A lot of stars. At least 4 people in that huddle have played for the UAE. So that just shows you the caliber and the class of opposition 7 districts are dealing with. But they have already, like I mentioned earlier, beat them in the round-robin stage. They beat them in the first qualifier, so they are certainly not fearful of the men in green.
Absolutely. They have some confidence, and this shows even after losing your match winner, you're going all guns blazing, you're looking good, you're timing the ball well. And this is very good for such a young team. Look at that once again. That is the wicket of Rais Ahmed. And look at the celebration also from Akif.
What a match winner he is, Akif Raja. Banged it in short. He was expecting that shimmy down the track. Spare a thought for poor Rais. He's had an incredible tournament. 3 half-centuries throughout the 2 weeks. Especially that knock of 89 runs. Unforgettable innings. Big shot towards cow corner again. Back-to-back 6s for Mohammad Saghir.
And that too against the magician. Azhar can turn the ball even on glass. And today, first 2 balls have been taken for 2 big ones. And both great shots. One of the back foot and one of the front foot. That's a slog sweep that even Steve Waugh would be proud of.
Oh, absolutely brilliant. Got low underneath the ball. Clean striking. He's raced to 23 of just 9 deliveries. It's a rocking start here by 7D. Despite losing Rais Ahmed early. This time pushed through. Asking for a stumping. A very emphatic one from Abdul Shakur. But that back foot looked grounded to me, Fazan.
Absolutely, it hadn't moved. Maybe when it did, the ball wasn't there in Shakur's gloves. But when he took the bails off, certainly, he was in Saghir. So a good comeback delivery coming in from Azhar here. You just cannot underestimate future Mattress. I think Ajman lost the game because they just did. That last game, 133 on board, they were very confident. They thought that it's in their kitty. But the future Mattress, the way they had won that game was absolutely amazing to watch. This is a wide down the leg side. And they've run off a fumble from Shakur as well. Not great bit of keeping. We've seen sometimes Shakur loses the side of the ball. In that one game against Seven Districts, he made a lot of mistakes in the field as well. He's a very experienced campaigner and would love to see, getting some balls in the middle of those gloves.
Yeah, it's always a confidence thing, being a wicketkeeper. One mistake and you are immediately in the spotlight. Everybody forgets all the clean dismissals earlier. It's a thankless task, but he is an experienced campaigner. This time the arm ball nicely placed into the covers. Good communication this time. No hesitation between the two. And with Saghir playing those big shots, it's just allowing Ataur Rahim to just compose himself at the crease.
And I think this is very good cricket because if you're not getting sixes, at least you're getting singles and rotating the strike. They got a 2 on that wide and then a single now. Saghir goes big again. This is timed. It's high as well. Has it got the distance? No, it has not. Akif takes a very good catch. And look at the celebration. Once again, Saghir was taking the game away from them. And now they've got him as well.
Well, you cannot deny the magician. He's been carted for 15 runs in the over, but he gets his vengeance. Floated it up, slower in the air. Saghir looked to challenge the long-on fielder, and Akif Raja, the man of the moment for future Mattress. He is absolutely everywhere. A catch and a somersault. Why not? Saghir, he was playing so well. Was that shot required? 23 off 11 for him tonight. 34 for 2, 7 districts. So one exciting all-rounder departs and another arrives. Hafiz Almas, excellent fast bowler and very decent with the bat as well. Strike rate of 125, but he's only had one innings at the crease in this tournament. He is certainly capable of much, much more. But Mohammad Azhar... Oh, he's bowled him! First ball, arm delivery, right on the money. And the middle stump has been laid flat.
Azhar is having the last laugh here. Well, literally. Because he was taken for runs. 2 sixes to welcome him. And then 2 back-to-back wickets. What a ball. What a delivery. I think he was playing for the turn. Maybe he was thinking it's going to be slow through the air and turn away. It came in sharply. It was a quicker one as well. 2 wickets to end the over. And Azhar is going to be on a hat-trick when he comes back to bowl. 34 for 3 after 3.
So 7 districts, losing 2 wickets back-to-back here. Nabil Arshad, the new arrival at the crease. And once again, Ataur Rahim has to do the repair work, Faizan.
Absolutely. It will take a lot from Ataur Rahim. He had started well. He slowed down just a little bit because Saghir on the other end was going all guns blazing. He didn't need to do much. Just rotate the strike. Now he's the senior partner. He'll have to take the lead. 3 wickets down for 7 districts. They haven't been in this situation before in this tournament at least.
Oh, absolutely. It will be interesting to see their approach. And Umair Ali Khan, the skipper, has demanded the ball. He wants to deliver yet more wickets here for the men in green. Third man is up, fine leg is up, everybody out. Beautifully cut away, Ataur Rahim. Late as the hour right now at Eden Gardens. What a shot for 4.
I have a slight disagreement here, Ahmed, because I think he was going to play it behind point, backward point direction. It was a little too close, got from the splice, and that is exactly the reason why I don't like third man up in the circle. So 4 easy runs after building up the pressure.
Sometimes the splice is very nice. Oh, there he goes for it again. Dab towards that point region. Akif Raja. Well, does he have some clones out there? Because there seem to be 10 of them right now in the middle for future Mattress.
Yeah, he's everywhere, isn't he? It's the big players. You know, the big occasion pumps them up. And I think that is what is happening with Akif Raja here. And after listening to those great news coming in from Nawab Shajiul Mulk, I think the confidence has come into these men, you know, who've been promised to be taken to the T10 leagues worldwide.
Oh, absolutely. What an opportunity, what a platform for our UAE domestic cricketers. Like Mr. Shajiul Mulk mentioned, there are going to be no less than 5 T10 leagues globally. And our UAE players will be represented in the drafts and will be selected as well. That is huge.
Absolutely humongous. There's one in Sri Lanka. The Zimbabwe League starts in July on the 20th.
Have you packed your bags?
I am preparing to. I've asked my wife to get
I have my
stuff
passport
ready.
in my back pocket. Let's go. Oh, nasty delivery from Umair Ali Khan. He struck him. And he certainly did not expect that sharp bouncer. And we'll just rub it off. I think he's all right. Just been winded there.
Yeah, it's going to hurt him, though, because it's in the ribs. It was nicely bowled. You don't expect Umair to come and bowl those quicker ones. And this certainly took off back of the length. That's what I was mentioning in the last over as well, that if you bowl just back of the length, it gets that zip and that bounce from the wicket.
Oh, absolutely. There is some extra bounce from that spot on the pitch. And you know it's a grand final when even Umair Ali Khan is bowling rapid. It certainly means a lot to him. 6 runs off 4 deliveries. It's been a very tight over. The current run rate has steadily come down for 7 districts. This time he's pulled it in front of square. There is protection out there. Well, finally a fielder apart from Akif Raja. And it's Wasi, another familiar name.
Yeah, certainly. Good bit of bowling. He's bowling to his field, Umair Ali Khan. Just back of the length this time, Ata was ready to play that one. Didn't get one more into the ribs. It would have been very, very painful. Once you get hit in the ribs, you're windless. You're not able to breathe properly for a few minutes after that.
Yeah, that is certainly going to leave a mark. He'll be black and blue tomorrow when he wakes up. Hopefully with a trophy beside him. For his sake, I'm not choosing any sides in the com box.
At least he has a genuine reason for a mark on his body.
Current run rate of 10.7 is not too bad. Once again, glided down to that third man region. This time there's a deep third. Finally, somebody has listened to Faizan Khan's pleas. So that's a steady over from the skipper. 42 for 3 at the end of 4, 7 districts. So Mohammad Azhar on a hat-trick. The left arm spin king once again delivering for future Mattress. Here we go. Big hoik behind square. And that will in fact go for 4 as I welcome Mudassir Ali into the com box. Good evening, Mudassir.
Good evening, Ahmed. Though they have lost 3 wickets, but still managing to go at around 11 runs per over. It was an hat-trick delivery. Going down on one knee, a bit risky, but somehow he finds the ball racing towards the fence. And Nabil,
Needs to be careful for the arm ball. Just like that, beautifully bowled by Mohammad Azhar. He bowls it with a lower arm angle, very round arm, just darts it into the right-hander.
oh yes, and he has been impressive in the qualifier too earlier in the day against Ajman Heroes. Back of length, trying to pull, getting the top edge, miles up in the air, keeper settling, Abdul Shakur, and he drops it. It was a sitter, but he made it difficult, Abdul Shakur.
Well, how costly will that prove to be? Nabil Arshad looking to pull. It was a difficult catch for sure, but a player of Abdul Shakur's class and quality, you expect that to be taken. It went miles and miles in the air, swirling. And this time he's bowled him. Swinging across the line, and it's 3 wickets for Mohammad Azhar. This time slightly frustrated. He didn't get him earlier, but he has his man now.
This is the best way to get a wicket, trusting your abilities, not trusting your teammates. The previous delivery, he has been dropped by Shakur. Unlucky, hitting on his front pad and then going on to hit the stumps. So just 8 runs in 6 balls for Nabil. In trouble, 7 districts, 48 for the loss of 4.
So it's the superstar all-rounder of 7 districts, Abdul Ghaffar, coming in at number 6. Can he produce yet another match-winning effort here for 7D?
Some miracle needed from his blade. But who says there's no life for the spinners in the shorter format? Look at Mohammad Azhar getting 3 wickets in all-important finale.
Absolutely outstanding display of spin bowling from this man on screen. Just reads the batter. Variations. Big shot by Abdul Ghaffar. That has gone sailing out of Eden Gardens. New balls, please. That one is not coming back.
It was a monster hit from Abdul Ghaffar, the tall man facing the first delivery, and with ease sends Mohammad Azhar out of the stadium, and 100 meters 6 coming from the blade of tall left-hand batter Abdul Ghaffar.
Well, that almost took out Mr. Mukhayyar, our cameraman. No, it went way over him. But he had the best seat in the house. Look at that wind-up and bang. That has gone like a rocket sailing out of Ajman. Wow. The biggest 6 of the tournament, maybe.
Indeed, I reckon this is the biggest 6 of the tournament, and rightly pointed out by Ahmed. This is the quality of 7 districts batting. Though they have lost 4 wickets, still managing to go at around 11 runs per over. With that maximum 50 comes up for 7 districts. And surprisingly, no Muhammad Irfan in today's lineup.
Well, the 50 has come up, so they're still in a decent position. Ataur Rahim still out there, 14 of 9. And we know he also has the ability to get those boundaries when the team needs. But big number 7, Abdul Ghaffar. What a player he is, Mudassir Ali. Incredible.
He's completely a different class batter. A good all-rounder to have in your side. Mohammad Azhar going for 27 runs, but he has got 3 wickets in his kitty. The final delivery of this over.
Bowled into the pitch, dragged towards wideish long on. And the ball will bisect the gap and run away for 4. Abdul Ghaffar dictating terms. 58 for 4 at the halfway stage. So still going at a very decent run rate here. 7 districts despite losing 4 wickets. The man of the moment, Abdul Ghaffar, the match winner of the first qualifier, at the crease, and he's already smashed a 6 and a 4, just spoiling Mohammad Azhar's excellent spell. 3 for 31 on the night for the left arm magician. And now it's going to be Alishan Sharafu, the young, exciting all-rounder, former UAE under-19 captain. He's had a brilliant tournament, made a lot of runs, taken some spectacular catches, and chipped in as a medium-fast bowling option as well, especially with the absence of Matiullah Khan, taking a blow in the first qualifier. Starts off with a full toss, hammered out towards extra cover, good fielding. Hamid Khan quickly on the move. So 7 districts are 59 for 4, and we have a very special sideline interview with Faizan Khan. Over to you, Faizan.
All right, we have with us the man of the moment, the man who's responsible for bringing you this tournament. He's the director of Ajman Cricket Council. He's a man of a lot of talents. He has a lot of designations. But tonight, I'm going to go with the director of Ajman Cricket Council. We have Mr. Saifullah here with us. Saif, great organization of this tournament. You know, you've been brilliant the way this tournament has been organized. The teams that are playing, the level of cricket, everything has been fantastic. So congratulations to you on that.
Thank you, Faizan. Thanks a lot. Congratulations to all the teams who have been participated in this tournament, and I should take the name of all the owners who have been supporting in this tournament so far. I mean, especially the 2 teams that have played the final today. That are 7 districts owned by, I think, Haider, and another team owned by our very special friend Adil Mirza. A great support to the cricket in this industry for last so many years. And then Ajman Cricket Council has organized this tournament in association with the ITW. And the way we have organized this tournament is at least competing with the international standard. We tried our level best that we should give a platform to the kids, the boys who are playing and participating in such kind of tournaments, so that their performances must be seen by the people, you know, who are into the management in UAE, especially Emirates Cricket Board. As a council, I must say that it's our duty and responsibility to organize such kind of tournaments with such kind of environment. That's what we just try our level best, and we organize with a very good management, especially the kind of the people like you and your entire team, the commentators and the production guys, and all these people really supported us a lot. And that's, you are seeing the final day today.
Well, yeah, certainly we have the final day, but what are the plans in the pipeline for the Ajman Cricket Council and more such tournaments?
Faizan, if you remember, we organized one tournament 1 year back, that was Ajman T20 Cup, and I think you have seen the views on the kind of tournament that we organized. You know, we connected it with the T10, Abu Dhabi T10 League, owned by our General Secretary and the Chairman of Abu Dhabi T10 League, Mr. Nawab Shadi Al Mulk. I mean, he really supported us in the beginning for this Ajman T20, and then we organized all such kind of this tournament under his patronage. Now we have a very great plans. You know, if you see in this year, we are going to organize 3 such kind of tournaments that you have seen today, and then we have you know, a kind of plan where we are going to monitor the performances of the, you know, specific kids and boys, and then we are going to give them a chance in the draft of Abu Dhabi T10 League, which is going to be a very big thing for these kind of kids who are just coming and giving their performances on the ground. If you see, I have seen some of the players. I would take the name. Like, there is a player, Angul Sangwan. If you see his bowling, his action, the way he's bowling, Harry Bharwal is there, Yasir Kaleem was there. I think unfortunately they lost the game and they get out of the tournament. But one more guy, I would take the name Sagar Kalyan. He's a very good talent. And then you see Rahul Chopra is there, Faraz is there, and some new kids I see. Sam was there, Faraz was there. I mean, the way they were playing on the ground, as if they are not 20 years old guys, they are like very well matured guys. So believe me, we have a very good tournament in pipelines, which is going to be focused in a way that where these guys get a chance to, you know, come together and give their performances and get a return in terms of their achievements to get selected in another T10 league.
All right, that's great. That's a great future for all these boys who are playing from all the other teams as well, not just from Ajman Heroes, of course. So brilliant. Thank you so much for Saif for coming here with us, and you know, it's brilliant to talk to you always.
Pleasure mine, brother. Pleasure mine.
Well, that was Mr. Saifullah. It's back to the comms here.
Thank you, Faizan Khan. And coming back to the ground, 6 overs gone, 74 for the loss of 4. Joining me in the com box is my dear friend and co-commentator Mohammad Rashid. Welcome, Rashid. They have lost 4 wickets, but still they're going at a run rate of 12 runs per over almost.
Good evening, Mudassar Ali. Oh yes, this is a good effort from 7 Districts. They lost some wickets and they lost a big wicket. Let's have a look at those shots in the previous over. Abdul Ghaffar, we've seen him play some good knocks all around, but this was one of the best shots. That went many a miles. What a great hit by the lanky fast bowler, hitting Alishan Sharfu for a couple of maximums in the previous over, taking the score to 74 in just 6 overs. They've lost 4 wickets, like you said, but they're going strong.
It's Uzair Khan to bowl the 7th over. Hit hard. But what an impactful inning he's playing. Abdul Ghaffar moves to 23 off just 6 balls. After losing Nabil, an excellent partnership flourishing between these 2 batters, 2 left-handers out in the center. Anything around 110, 115 might be a good target for 7 Districts, as they have very decent bowling lineup and they have very good fielders who can field inside 30-yard circle as well as on the boundary rope. 27 runs partnership of just 9 balls.
Yeah, I was there into a second over, gave away just 10 runs in his 7 deliveries. That's played up in the air. And that'll probably go all the way for a maximum. Not where he intended to hit it, but look at the power of Abdul Ghaffar. That's taken it over covers for a maximum.
Oh, he wanted to play the shot toward the Sharjah, but it went to Al Khoin. He was not in control, but what matters are the maximum. 6 runs for Abdul Ghaffar and more runs for 7 Districts.
Well, yeah, this is the grand finale of the Fan Code A10 Bash live from the Eden Garden. And this is what is required for a finale. They need some runs. They need some long runs. I would say 7 Districts need at least 120 runs in their 10 overs. So if they've got almost 3.5 overs to go, can they get to 120?
Oh, absolutely. If this man stays till the last over, might be possible they can go above 125, 130. Under pressure, Uzair Khan. The only bowler who troubled the batter was Mohammad Azhar, going for 31 runs in his 2 overs, got 3 wickets. But what an excellent counter-attack from the left-hand batter, tall left-hand batter, Abdul Ghaffar.
This is a great knock. 29 of just 7 deliveries. Atta giving him good company on 17 of 12. Uzair into his 3rd delivery. Is at the outside edge, and Abdul Shakur Sher, has he dropped that? Was it an edge? Oh yeah, I think there was an edge. There's no signal from the umpire. So that's a chance given to Abdul Ghaffar.
Leaving dangerous, Abdul Ghaffar trying to go after Uzair, getting the top edge, but an ordinary effort from Abdul Shakur. Abdul Ghaffar survives on 28.
Well, that can be very, very dangerous for future Mattress. He's looking very solid out there. 30 of 8 for him. Atta is back on strike. 17 of 12 for him. 3 more deliveries to go in this over. And Uzair should consider himself very unlucky. That was certainly a chance created. And he went to the best fielder, who's got the gloves, safest fielder rather, with the gloves. Meanwhile, excellent delivery. What a delivery, but once again, very unlucky, very unfortunate for Uzair Ali. That's gone to the boundary.
Getting runs in their own style, the men in yellow. We have seen a number of times. The next delivery going for a boundary. Lucky runs for Ataur Rahim and 4 more runs for 7 Districts. Going for some runs in this over, Uzair. 12 already conceded in 4 balls. Atta moves to 21. Umar Ali Khan, after winning the toss, invited 7 Districts to bat first. Though they don't have the services of Mohammad Irfan, the opener, missing out in the playing 11. Still going at around run rate of 12.5 runs per over, 7 Districts.
That's a good delivery. Really hurrying on to the batter there. Will be a rare dot ball coming in. He's gone for 12 runs in this over so far. 1 more delivery to go. And this is looking like a very good effort by the 7 Districts. They've gotten to 86 of just 6.5 overs so far. So on track to get something over 100. but I would want them to get to 120 ideally.
Yes, somehow if they manage to go to that 120, it's a bonus because they are a very terrific fielding side and the bowlers are in an exceptional form, led by the captain, left-arm orthodox Hyder Ali.
Last delivery coming up then, comes down the track and hits it wonderfully. That's gone for a maximum as well. Beautiful shot from Ataur Rahim to end that over. What a great shot. Came down the track, got to the pitch of the delivery and hit it over the bowler's head. This has proved to be a very, very expensive over. 18 runs coming off it, 92 for the loss of 4 after 7. But then it's going to be Umair Ali Khan to come in and bowl his second over. And straight away, that's gone up in the air. Chance, and that's been dropped as well. I think that was a chance. That was certainly a chance. Abdul Ghaffar is living dangerously here, and Lady Luck is shining on him.
The last 4 deliveries, he has been dropped twice. An ordinary effort from Uzair. Sluggish, it was an easy chance to rub salt into the wounds. It went for 4 runs, leaving Dangerous out in the middle. Abdul Ghaffar quickly moves to 34 of just 9 balls.
Oh yeah, that was a catch that should have been taken, especially in the final. When you've reached the final, you need to put in your A game. And I think Uzair just missed out. Was slightly difficult, was over his head. Those are sometimes not easy to gather, but I think that should have been taken on this level.
And clearly they are missing the services of Rohan Mustafa. The captain under pressure, Umar Ali Khan, not at all happy with the effort of the fielder. Slower delivery, bowling away from Abdul Ghaffar. Chance, and a cotton ball. There comes the snake, Umar Ali Khan, at last having a laugh here. A big wicket.
Well, that's a very big wicket. That's the reason why you saw that extended celebration coming in. Was a very good delivery. Outside off stump, was a slower delivery. Abdul Ghaffar, his luck ran out finally. And Umar Ali Khan taking that catch himself. 1, 2, 3. And he wanted more. No more. A big wicket. Ghaffar was looking very dangerous out there. He's gone after scoring 34 of just 10 deliveries. 5th wicket down, 96 on the board. New man in Shehzad. 96 for 5, and this has proved to be a good over from Umair Ali Khan. An outside edge. First ball, has he picked it up? We're still waiting for the confirmation. The finger hasn't been raised as yet, but there's definitely an outside edge. It's just about, has it carried to Abdul Shakur, who looks very confident. And that'll probably be, oh yeah, that's been given, I think. So no referral, that has been given out, and back-to-back wickets for the big man.
At the right time, getting a couple of wickets, and excellent catch taken by Abdul Shakur. Came in, Shehzad Rasool said hi, hello to everyone, and walks back to the dugout for a golden duck. 96 for the loss of 6.
'96 for 6. Kashif is the new man in. And Umair Ali Khan, well, he's on a hat-trick. What a bowler he's turned out to be. Bringing out his A game. On a hat-trick then. Oh, that's a good delivery. Slower. Almost deceived Kashif. But what a great over this has turned out to be.
Oh, yes, and we were talking about 120. It all depends on this man who is on screen, Ata Ur Rahim, the top order batter. He needs to make sure that he stays till the 10th over. At least 15 or 20 runs needed in the last 14 balls. But what an extraordinary over from the captain, Umair Ali Khan, getting a couple of wickets. That too with the big wicket of Abdul Ghaffar, pulling things back for future Mattress captain.
Oh, this is turning out to be a great spell from Umair. He's given away just 13 runs and picked up 2 wickets. 2 more deliveries to go in this over. Slower delivery. And that was picked early by Ata. Just guiding it towards that backward point will be a single. So 1 more run. Just 1 run added to the total. And only 6 runs coming off this over, and he's managed to pick up 2 wickets.
A very good comeback. But future Mattress, special thanks to Umair Ali Khan for getting rid of Abdul Ghaffar. And on the next delivery, it was a golden duck for Shehzad Rasool. Again, they need to build a partnership here. The last pair who can bat in this lineup. A slower delivery. In the air, wicket number 3 in this over. Excellent, terrific catch by Mohammad Azhar.
Oh, that's a brilliant catch. Wonderful to see Azhar bringing out a dive. And those are the kind of efforts that are required to win a final. And we see the old horses bringing out those efforts. That was a good delivery, slower delivery, trying to push that Kashif. Wasn't in control, got the top edge, and look at that catch. Oh, wonderful effort. Absolutely brilliant effort by the magician. Umair Ali gets his 3rd wicket of the over. Mohammad Kashif walks back. 1 of 2 for him. 98 for the loss of 7. '98 for 7. It's going to be the floating power play. Akifullah Raja to come in and bowl that over. Starts off with a good delivery. An excellent shot by Ataur Rahim. That has been played in the gap. Will run away for a boundary. Great start to the floating power play.
Oh, absolutely. And with that 400 comes up for 7 districts. The lone warrior for 7 districts, standing tall out there in the center. It was deliberately played inside out over the extra cover. It's a floating power play, so just 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle station. And he needs to take full advantage, Ataur Rahim.
Akifullah Raja getting a boundary on the first delivery. That's another good shot, but straight to the fielder. They'll cross through for a single, and that'll bring Wahab Hassan on strike. Remember, that's the tail end now, so I don't know if it's a good strategy to pick up a single here. Ataur Rahim was looking wonderful, 13 of 18. I thought he should have kept strike here.
Yes, and he should not expose the tail here. Ataur Rahim batting beautifully on 33 of 18 balls. Now there is a chance for Akifullah to add a wicket into his tally. It's a left-hander, Wahab, not much known for his batting skills.
Or even better, get some dot balls in and keep it quiet. Meanwhile, he's hit it and hit it well. That'll run away towards the boundary. Well, Wahab can certainly bat. It was the short delivery, trying to cramp him. 2 straight on that occasion, and a good shot coming in. 4 runs.
The way he played the previous shot, he's making me to eat my words. On the back foot, pulled nicely and taking full advantage of floating power play. 9 runs they have got in just 3 balls.
So this is turning out to be a good power play for the 7 districts, even though they've lost some wickets, but they're getting good total on the board. I thought 120 is the minimum requirement for them in the 10 overs, and they're certainly working towards that. With Ataur Rahim still out there, I think this can prove to be something that will get them over 120. And we saw Wahab can bat as well. So there's a change in the field now. And Akifullah Raja coming in to bowl way outside off stump. I think that's a good delivery. That is a very good delivery, just inside that tram line.
A fuller delivery way from the left-hand batter. An excellent decision by the on-field umpire. A rare dot delivery we have seen in this over.
Yeah, the umpiring has been top-notch. Kudos to the umpires. Nadeem Anjum there, doing a wonderful job. 2 more deliveries to go in this over. 107 for loss of 7 wickets. Akifullah Raja bowling that power play over once again. That's a good delivery. Outside off stump. And will be another dot ball. So dot ball's coming in and he's trying to pull things back here.
This is the beauty of shorter format. They were going at 13 runs per over, but the previous over getting 3 crucial wickets in the over of Umair Ali Khan. Now they have somehow managed to put some breaks on the scores. 107 for the loss of 7. The final delivery of the 9th over. It's a floating power play. Somehow he needs to manage a boundary here. Wahab, he started off brilliantly with the 4, but follows up with a couple of dot deliveries. It was bowled way outside the off stump. Denies that single. He wants to keep the strike in the next over. Ataur Rahim. 9 gone, 107 for the loss of 7.
Last over coming up, it's going to be Alishan Sharaf, who gave away 16 in the first one. Comes and bowls a good delivery. And straight away we saw Wahab going for that first run really quickly. Wanted the second, but very wisely denied there by Ataur Rahim. That could have been suicidal.
I would say it's a poor cricket. Should have denied that single now. Already under pressure. Wahab, after playing out 3 dot deliveries in a row in the previous over, at one stage it was looking they'll go beyond 120. Now they are struggling here, 7 districts. Thanks to Umar Ali Khan getting those 3 wickets. Ali Shan. And it's a Wahab on strike.
Well, that's been played through the covers. Very good shot coming in by Wahab. That's an excellent shot. And he can certainly take the strike now after hitting those kind of shots.
Out of nowhere, he got this boundary. And whenever he connects, it's 4 runs for Wahab and more runs for 7 districts. Width offered and nicely played. Quick hands and clears that extra cover fielder. Quick outfield helping Wahab to fetch that 4 runs.
Oh, Alishan Sharfu was trying to reenact what Akifullah Raja did in the previous over against Wahab, but there's a slight difference of pace between the two, which is why he got a hold of that and hit it through the covers for a boundary. Well, that's a better delivery. Excellent delivery right in the block hole. Dug out well, and they'll come back for the second quite easily. 2 more runs added to the total. That'll take it to 114. They want to go for the third one. This can be a wicket here. Oh, Alishan Sharfu misses out, and they're going to go for the third run. Comedy of errors here. Not very good cricket.
Overall, an excellent running between the wickets and poor backing by Abdul Shakur and Alishan Sharfu later. They went for that second run. The throw comes in. A slight fumble from Abdul Shakur. Thought of the third run. Sent back rightly by Wahab, but a fumble by Alishan Sharfu results in the third run. The good news is Ataur Rahim on strike.
A waiver delivery down the leg side will be a wide. He'll have to re-bowl that delivery. This over has gone for 8 runs. In the 3 deliveries he's bowled. Let's have a look at that wide once again, way down the leg side. Easy call for the umpire. 116 on the board. They can certainly get to 120 here. 3 more deliveries to get there. They can get more than 120. Ataur Rahim, a good delivery. Excellent delivery from Alishan Sharfu. Under pressure, bowls it superbly well.
This is what needed in the shorter format. Making sure to put it away from the left-hand batter. Excellent decision, I would say now. Dot deliveries after going for some runs. Alishan Sharfu on 34, Ataur Rahim misses the line completely. Taking that quick run and trusting his partner, responding to his call, Ataur Rahim.
Obai coming in, another good delivery from Alishan Sharfu. He's managed to bowl a good over. That was a very good delivery, dipping into the left-hander. Abdul Shakur Sher not able to get a direct hit, and they'll cross for a bye. So 1 more run added. Last delivery, 117 on the board. 7 wickets down. In comes Alishan Sharfu. Another beautiful delivery right in the block hole. Are they going to go for the second? There is a throw coming in, direct hit. Excellent work there in the field. Will only be a single. So at the end, 7 districts managed to get to 118 in their 10 overs.
Still a good total on board posted by the 7 districts lad. The final delivery, thought of that second run. The youngster getting a direct hit. The last ball, just a run has been added to the total. And they have managed 118 for the loss of 8 wickets in their allotted 10 overs. An excellent knock from Ataur Rahim. He was the last man to get out. So the final over going for 10 runs from Alishan.
Oh yeah, I think this is a good score coming in from the 7 districts. The way they started, I thought they wouldn't get to this many runs. Rais Ahmed was poor, got a first ball duck for him, and that really set them back. 34 of 21 for Ataur Rahim. He stayed till the very end, got out on the last delivery. What a knock he played. Mohammad Saghir 23 of 11. But talk about that knock from Abdul Ghaffar. What a knock that was, playing with a strike rate of 340, getting to 34 of 10 deliveries. That is what was required, and he gave that impetus to take the total to 118 after 10 overs.
And 5 bowlers have been used by Umar Ali Khan, and clearly 2 bowlers who have dominated. The spinner left arm orthodox, though he has went for runs but got 3 wickets. And Umar Ali Khan, the captain, at last getting some wickets in his kitty. 3 wickets, going for 14 runs. Alishan Sharfu going for runs, 2 overs 26, and Uzair Khan yet again an expensive spell from him. 2 overs 27. Akifullah Raja getting a wicket and going for 19 runs, and 6 extras helping 7 districts to post 118 for the loss of 8 in their allotted 10 overs.
We are getting to 118 at the end. That is, time will tell if it is enough. Meanwhile, let's have a look at the highlights of how this inning went by. Great start for Akifullah Raja, getting the Rais Ahmed on the very first delivery, and that really opened the doors for 7 Districts. But some good batting coming in from Ataur Rahim specifically. He did well. Azhar Ali came in. He was taken for some runs as well. So they were making sure they kept getting those runs. Saghir Ahmed, he looked really good as well. Got some big hits to his name, and Azhar, he made sure that he persisted with that line that got him a wicket. That was a big wicket as well. Broke that partnership, and that's when really Azhar was on the verge of a hat-trick at one time, bowling that beautiful delivery to get those 3 wickets. And after which, I think Abdul Ghaffar came in, and that's when things changed for 7 Districts. He provided that impetus that was required, hit some fabulous hits, some mighty sixes coming his way, took all the bowlers to the parks. That was one of the biggest sixes of the tournament. Hit it out of the park. He didn't spare anyone. So his miss hits were also going for maximums. That's the kind of power he was playing with. And Ataur Rahim provided the support at the other end. And I thought Uzair Ali Khan was slightly unlucky as well. That was a brilliant shot from Ataur Rahim. Finally, Umair Ali Khan brought himself in and picked up that wicket. And picked up back-to-back wickets. Got the wicket of Shehzad on the very next delivery. A good catch by Shakur. And that is when we really thought that things would go against the 7 Districts. But then Wahab came in and hit a few shots that took the total to 118 at the end. That was the last delivery where Wahid Wasi Shah got a direct hit, and only 1 run was added to the total. So at the end, 7 Districts could manage 118 runs in their 10 overs. When Future Mattress come out to bat, they would require 119 in their 10 overs. Well, let's head down to the sidelines where we've got Mudassir Ali with a special interview.
All right, I have got a special guest who is making a wave in the UAE domestic circuit, and he had played an important role for his team, and they have qualified for the big finale. It's Rais Ahmed, the little jumbo. पहले तो बहुत-बहुत मुबारक आप फाइनल खेल रहे हैं.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह ताला का बहुत शुक्र, अल्लाह ताला इतनी चीज़ से नवाजा. खैर मुबारक. बिल्कुल ऐसे ही अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह एक जेलो की टीम खेली है तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह रिजल्ट मिल रहा है.
अरे रईस, थोड़ा सा आप बताएं कि आप 1 साल हुआ यहाँ पे आके, तो पाकिस्तान में भी आप कुछ अच्छी क्रिकेट खेल के आए हुए हैं, या कुछ अपने डोमेस्टिक के बारे में बताएं.
पाकिस्तान में मैं 2 साल डिस्ट्रिक्ट खेला हूँ. बस उधर वहाँ पे इस तरीके से स्टडी की वजह से मैंने एक तो क्रिकेट लेट स्टार्ट किया, तो क्रिकेट का इस वजह से एक तो मौका नहीं मिला. स्टडी की वजह से बेसिकली मैंने लेट स्टार्ट की थी, लेकिन मैं वहाँ पे 2 साल एज ए डिस्ट्रिक्ट खेला हूँ, एज ए बॉलर खेला हूँ. लेकिन बैटिंग में बस मौका नहीं मिला. आपको पता है कि जो सीनियर प्लेयर हैं, सारी बात है, वो प्रायोरिटी होते हैं. ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ मेरी वजह से, हर जगह पर आप जहाँ पर भी देखें सीनियर प्रायोरिटी होते हैं, तो इस वजह से.
और कहा जाता है कि आप इस टीम में जो है एज ए लेग स्पिनर आए थे, लेकिन अभी माशाल्लाह से टॉप ऑर्डर पे बैटिंग कर रहे हैं, काफ़ी रन्स हो रहे हैं, और यहाँ के बॉलर्स को के अगेंस्ट रन्स करना आसान नहीं होता है.
बिल्कुल ऐसे ही अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अल्लाह ताला इज़्ज़त दे रहा है. बिल्कुल ऐसे ही मेरा स्टार्ट 7 डिस्ट्रिक्ट में एज ए लेग स्पिनर हुआ था. मोहम्मद हैदर भाई का शुक्रिया जिन्होंने मौका दिया, उन्होंने मुझे यहाँ पे बुलाया. पहले उन्होंने मुझे देखा हुआ था, लेकिन वंस अगेन थैंक्स टू मोहम्मद हैदर भाई जिन्होंने मौका दिया. लेकिन अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह मैं बैट्समैन था, मुझे शुरू से अपने आप पे बिलीव भी था, तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह मैं उसी बिलीव पे चल रहा हूँ, तो अल्लाह ताला रिजल्ट दे रहा है.
और बिल्कुल आखिरी मुकाबला टूर्नामेंट में तो काफ़ी अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस है, ओवरऑल टीम ने भी काफ़ी अच्छा खासा परफॉर्म किया. तो कोई प्लान के साथ जाएंगे या उसी अंदाज से आज आप बल्लेबाजी करेंगे?
बिल्कुल ऐसे ही प्लान हर टीम का किया होता है, लेकिन मेरा प्लान यही होता है कि मैं अपनी स्ट्रेंथ पे रहते हुए खेलूं, तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह रिजल्ट भी मिलता है. बाकी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह हार जीत एक पार्ट ऑफ गेम है, लेकिन इंशाल्लाह हम पूरी एफर्ट करेंगे इंशाल्लाह.
और जाने से पहले एक आखिरी सवाल, सेहत का राज बताएं, क्योंकि चौके छक्के भी मारते हैं आप, लेकिन आपकी रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट्स भी काफ़ी माशाल्लाह से काफ़ी बेहतर है, और आप बाउंड्री टू बाउंड्री फील्डिंग करते हैं.
सेहत का राज ये फिर वालिदैन को पूछना पड़ेगा. बाय बर्थ मैं ऐसा ही हूँ.
चले, ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर द बिग मैच राइस.
थैंक यू वेरी मच. थैंक यू सर. थैंक यू.
So that was the little jumbo from 7 districts. Over to you in the comms.
Thank you very much, Mudassir Ali. A lovely chat with Rais Ahmed, the top run getter of the tournament. So the target is 119 for Future Mattress to be crowned the inaugural Fan Code A10 Bash champions. Can they do it? Can they get to that target? We'll find out after a short break in the run chase. Stay locked. Don't go anywhere. Right then, welcome back, viewers, to the grand final of the Fan Code A10 Bash 2023. 7 districts taking on Future Mattress. It is a target of 119 for the men in green. That is the batting scorecard of 7D. They were invited to bat first and got the shock of their lives when Rais Ahmed got dismissed very first ball. But Ataur Rahim with an excellent knock, 34 of 21. Mohammad Saghir, the young all-rounder, chipping in as well with those big shots early on in the piece, 23 of 11. And then Abdul Ghaffar, 34 of just 10 deliveries, taking them to a decent score of 118 for the loss of 8 wickets. In terms of the bowling, the standout bowlers were 2 individuals. Omer Ali Khan, the captain, 3 for 14 in his 2 overs. And Mohammad Azhar, the left-arm spin wizard, 3 for 31 on the night. They just kept chipping away steadily. And in the end, I think this is a very chaseable score on a very good batting track here now at Eden Gardens in Ajman. I am Ahmed Khwaja. Alongside me to start the run chase is going to be one and only Faizan Khan. Good evening, Faizan.
Thank you so much. Good evening to you as well, Ahmed. Again, the kind of batting that Future Mattress has, look at Ali Shan Sharfu's record in this tournament. He's got the runs, 170 strike rate, brilliant. Average, could be better. But he's been amongst the runs and he would be confident as well. 118. It's not a very big total, but it's not a very small total as well. Hamid Khan, man of the match in the last game. 200, that's his strike rate. Average, pretty decent, 20. And he's got the runs as well with him, 180. Nabil Arshad to start the proceedings. And he's been brilliant. A revelation for 7 districts. Economy, pretty decent, 10.9. 7 matches, 10 wickets. Great average of 12. So every 12 runs, he picks up a wicket. And this is going to be very interesting, this run chase. Because it's the pressure of the finals that can make you do things which you normally wouldn't.
Oh, absolutely. The biggest example of that is Rais Ahmed running down the track, playing one across the line and nicking off to the keeper. So here we go. The run chase of the grand final of the A10 Bash is underway. It starts off with a short delivery. And because Ali Shan just shimmied across his stumps, it has not been given as a wide, the correct decision.
Very good call from umpire Tehseen. Very, very good call. Any other umpire might have been under some pressure, but he decided that because, as Ahmed explained, Ali Shan had gone towards the off stump across the stumps, it shouldn't be a wide.
So let's see what Nabil Arshad can do. Like Faizan has mentioned, every 12 runs he picks up a wicket. Can he make it even quicker than that? Former UAE under-19 captain, capped for the senior national team as well. Ali Shan Sharfu was part of the 2022 World T20 squad as well, down under. So he is a high-class player, and he's just about 21 years of age. What were we doing at age 21, Faizan? I was mucking about.
Don't ask me. I won't be
Cannot
able to
be
tell
mentioned
that
on air. So third man is up for now, along with the fine leg. There is a deep square in position, perhaps for the short ball. Picked up towards fine leg. Beautifully put away. In fact, it's gone all the way for 6. What a way to open up your innings, Ali Shan.
Emphatic shot. Beautiful. Down on one knee. Just helping it on its way. And then try to overhit it. That was the beauty of that shot. He knew exactly what he was doing. Look at that. Oh my goodness me. Beautiful.
And Nabil Arshad is seriously quick. Bowls at 80 miles per hour plus. And look at the way he manufactured that shot. Getting down on his knees over his left shoulder. Beautiful way to get going here. Let's see if he can pile on the runs in the power play. Pulled into the gap between mid-wicket and mid-on. Searing away for 4.
Yeah, the player at mid-on might have heard it go. It was hit that ferociously. And that's power, raw power coming in from Ali Shan Sharfu. It reached the fence with a couple of bounces in a matter of 3 seconds.
I love the way he sets up there. And then just that push onto the front foot and had the confidence and the skill to pull it off the front foot well in front of square. So he's off to a rocking start here. Looking dangerous indeed. 7 districts need to send him back. Down the ground, past the bowler. No chance for the mid-off at all.
Beautiful shot. Beautiful to watch the way he danced down to a shorter delivery. hitting it on the up. It wasn't a half volley by any means. This is one of the most difficult shots to play, and he played it with such ease that it was a beautiful shot to watch.
That was a forehand smash a la Novak Djokovic. Watch out. Maybe we'll see Alishan at Wimbledon, because he can certainly hit those winners, and he's looking like a winner tonight. So they've taken 14 of just 4 deliveries. Haider Ali, the skipper, in the ear of his young, emerging all-rounder. Perhaps needs to pitch the ball up here. Just get a touch fuller, because that's too short and too easy. Oh, pace of delivery, but fumbled by the keeper. And they'll scamper for a bye. Good game awareness by Alishan's partner, Hamid Khan.
Yeah, well done by Hamid Khan. And he would be riding high on confidence as well after winning the player of the match in the last game. The all-important, almost a semi-final. It was a qualifier, mind you. But it wasn't any less than a semi-final. And the way he played took the game away. 38 of just 13 deliveries. So if any one of these two can pull off a Rais Ahmadiyya, you know, they're off to a flyer, I reckon.
Future Mattress lost to 7 districts in the round-robin stage. Lost the first qualifier as well. So can it be third time lucky for the men in green? They're certainly off to a promising start. Pitched up and hammered. Very, very straight. There is a long on in position this time. So Hamid Khan gets underway as well. Future Mattress after the first over, 16 for none. Proud title sponsors of this fabulous A10 Bash fan code. And you can watch live ball-by-ball coverage of the grand final on the fan code app in India. They've certainly been associated with UAE domestic cricket for the last 3 to 4 years. And once again, they've produced a fabulous tournament. It's going to be Zishan Nasir. Young, exciting fast bowler, swings the ball. Another decent find for 7 districts. They certainly have built up their fast bowling stable here. And that has been one of the key reasons for their success in this tournament. Let's see if he can provide some early wickets. Oh, good delivery. Has he nicked off? They're appealing. It just brushed the shoulder there, the sleeve. And even Alishan indicating to the umpire. Wonderful decision by umpire Nadeem Anjum.
Yeah, great decision. Not getting under pressure. This is what you require in a final. He was a little late on that. In fact, a little early on that shot. Played it a little too quickly and took his shoulder on the way.
That is the special ability that Zishan has to swing the ball even from back of a length. You don't see that very often in fast bowlers. You expect him to pitch it up, but he gets it to hoop very early out of the hand there. And that just putting Hamid Khan off there. Oh, look at that movement. And Alishan sprinting through. Oh, he's missed the penalty. You won't see him in the World Cup penalty shootout anytime soon.
Well, that was really ordinary footwork there. My 4-year-old might have hit it to the stumps from there.
Well, he's made a complete hash of it. Trying to side foot it. Well, Man United, you need to look somewhere else for a striker. Zishan Nasir won't do.
Yeah, certainly. But Alishan was way home. This was good running between the wickets. He called for it, and he made sure he was running for his life there. So good work, Alishan. This is a very good start for Future Mattress. They haven't lost a wicket. They're going all guns blazing, especially Alishan. Look at those figures. 14 of just 5 deliveries, attacking in the very first over itself. And I reckon they will have to bring Ghaffar in early today.
Oh, absolutely. Have to make those bowling changes quickly. Oh, got big on him. What a delivery from Zishan Nasir. Once again, that swing and extra bounce from that back of a length.
How many times, Ahmed, we have talked about this? That if you bowl back of the length, it gives you some assistance. Road to the final for Future Mattress. They won the first 2 matches against 2 big sides, Chittagong Kings and Ajman Heroes. They lost against Elite Fleet, then lost against 7 Districts as well, and then they started their winning streak once again. So 3 matches win consecutive right after that, and then they lost to 7 Districts in the qualifier 1, and then coming back to beat Ajman Heroes, and they are here in the finals. This has been pulled away, hoiked away, oh, beautifully timed. He picked up the spot, and he knew exactly where he wanted to hit. Ali Shandar shot.
Well, that is why Alishan Sharfu is a class player, makes the adjustment, steps inside the line of the ball and opens up the leg side. That shows game awareness, that shows skill, and that shows class. What a shot.
It wasn't a bad delivery by any means. Look at that shot once again, up close. Beautifully picked up. Gave it the full whammy as well. Nicely played.
Well, these are the 2 men in the comm box, bringing you all the action. It's been an honor and a privilege to share the comm box with Faizan. Not only is he a wonderful friend, but also a wonderful commentator as well. And this time, has he gloved it? Oh, no appeal. Going over his shoulder. That was pretty close.
Yeah, wonderful. And thank you so much for those wonderful words, Ahmed. You know,
I'll send you the invoice tomorrow.
It's always great to share the combox with you. Rashid, Mudassir, Shoaib was also a part of it. Unfortunately, traveling to India. Beautiful delivery. Beautiful comeback bowl. The idea was right, but this time it was a little shorter compared to the last time. It was a little higher as well. So nicely bowled. Good comeback from Zishan. Yeah, he's bowled a very good over this. He's got a 4, but the remaining 4 deliveries were absolutely amazing to witness.
He certainly is very tricky to face with the new ball. Oh, this time, another banana in swinger. And they've just dribbled it out to mid-on for a single. A decent over. But future Mattress, the opening stand remains 22 for none. Well, you can watch live ball-by-ball coverage of the grand final of the fan code A10 Bash on the Myco app, absolutely free to download from the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. You can watch the entire tournament plus all sorts of cricketing content, and you also get cash prizes, cash rewards for watching it on the Myco app. So it's free to download. What are you waiting for? Get on it immediately.
And that is the reason, this app is the reason why you don't need to send me an invoice tomorrow. You can earn on the app.
I'll
Download
DM
it
you
now.
on Myco. So it's going to be, as Faizan suggested, they're turning to their ace, Abdul Ghaffar. Fabulous knock with the bat, but now they need him to produce some wickets with his left arm pace. He's been one of the outstanding bowlers of the tournament, making a long return back to full fitness. He was out for 7 months, but he is certainly one of the finest left arm paces we have in the UAE.
Yeah, certainly. I said this yesterday. I'm going to say this today as well. I enjoyed saying it yesterday also. Out for 7 months, into the 7s.
Absolutely. And he's one of their key players, despite not being 100% fully fit in terms of bowling, still chipped in with a lot of wickets. So let's take a look at the field. Interesting, he has the 3rd man up for now. Bowling with a shorted run-up. Of course, it's more a psychological thing that I'm not fully fit. He's not trusting. He had a knee injury, twisted ACL, I believe it was. So let's see if he can get it right tonight. Picked up towards cow corner. And taken. First ball wicket for the magic man, Abdul Ghaffar.
Yeah, magic, certainly, isn't it? I thought right from the word go, the sound it made off the bat, the quick hands from Alishan Sharfu, it was going, but it was hit towards the longish part of the ground as well. Mid-wicket possibly is the longest boundary from this end, and it's straight to hand. And we've seen time and again, the 7s don't drop catches. They've picked Alishan Sharfu, who's looking good, for 19. It's game on now, 22 for 1.
So the new batter coming in is the stylish Dawood Ijaz. He's had an excellent tournament as well. 226 runs, and that strike rate is absolutely superb, Faizan.
Yeah, he's the leading run getter for this side. Average is good, strike rate brilliant. He's scored more than 150 as well in this tournament. And once he gets going, he looks unstoppable as well. Can Ghaffar get him? Full toss outside the off stump. That was there to be hit, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was looking for that in-swinger. Attempted Yorker. They didn't quite get it right. Dawood Ijaz, technically correct, stylish player. Most wickets in the tournament. Well, there you go. Abdul Ghaffar needs 3 to overtake Tariq Mahmood of Chittagong Kings. Well, he's got 1 already.
Yeah, certainly. This is wrapped on the pads, missing leg. Certainly missing leg. You just cannot appeal on those. But the excitement and the adrenaline makes you do that.
And most importantly, the swing is there. Look at that lovely shape on the ball. Just a bit short and well down leg side. So you're absolutely spot on. I think just a bit of a psychological appeal there, just to be on the back of the mind of the batter, make him unsure of his stance.
And more so, I think Dawood missed out on a very poor delivery down the leg side. 2 of them, in fact, one through the offside, a full toss. And then this one. This was there to be here. The fine leg was inside the circle. Just helping it on its way would have helped the cause for future Mattress.
Well, this will be interesting. What will Hamid Khan do? Full toss, toe end of the bat towards the long off region. Only going to be a single. So it's been a superb over from Ghaffar so far. Only conceded 1 run off the bat. And that current run rate is just dipping here. There you go. Going at 9 and need to be at 13.
Absolutely. It's game on. It's the pressure of the finals as well. This is brilliant work done by our graphics guy, Rafi.
Oh, absolutely. He read my mind there. Oh, has he nicked off? No. Banged in short. And he was very, very late on that one. In fact, he's lucky he was late on that one.
Absolutely. Another great over coming in from Ghaffar. If I have to pick out a man from the tournament, this is the man for me. He's made runs. He's troubled.
Have you broken up with Mohammad Ajman? He'll be disappointed to hear that. You told him he had earned a fan.
Absolutely. I'm a fan of this man as well. So it's very difficult for me to decide
Well,
out
you
of the
need
2.
to have a fast bowling pair, left hand and right hand. So Ajmal from one end and Ghaffar from the other.
Absolutely. I'll keep them both in my side. Ghaffar continues. This is played well. But straight to the fielder, is it? No. Yes. For a moment, I thought it was in the gap. Almas coming in, fielding it. Great over from Ghaffar. Just 2 of it and a wicket. And that is why I prefer Ghaffar over Ajmal.
So it's been a cautious start to the run chase. The problem is Hamid Khan has only faced 4 balls in 3 overs. Like you mentioned, coming off a player of the match performance, the plan should be to feed him the strike. But here comes 7 districts spin wizard as well. Haider Ali, also the captain of the side. His 2 overs will be extremely important, Faizan.
Absolutely. And I was surprised just a little bit that he didn't start the proceedings because he's been very good in the first or second over of the innings. Look at that. Economy, that's brilliant. Average, great as well. 9 matches, 8 wickets for him. He's a brilliant bowler, isn't he?
And that economy rate is exactly right, bowling in the power play. So that just shows his quality and his skill level. Lofted straight. Beautiful pickup from Dawood Ijaz. Silky smooth.
What a shot from the wood of Dawood. Absolutely amazing to witness. It was in the slot and he went straight. That's the beauty of that shot. I want to compare this with Ali Shan's shot. Ali Shan wanted to play it using bottom hand towards mid-wicket. He has played it straight down the ground, and that is the difference between the 2 shots.
This time he tries again. I don't think it has the legs, or does it? Yes, it does. On top of the 7 districts dugout. What a strike!
Wow, that's an absolutely humongous shot. Again, Dawood turning it on. He's the leading run getter for future Mattress, and he's showing why and how. Welcome to the crease, Heather.
I think he's just bowling a bit too quick there, firing the ball in. He needs to look to flight the ball, try to rip it off the surface. We've seen there is some spin on offer if you get it right. But they have equalized that slow start with those two big maximums. Required run rate has also come down a touch. This time gone through. Another quicker one. And the problem was he dragged it to the leg side rather than look to hit straight again.
Absolutely what I was saying about that first shot. Look at that. He tries to go mid-wicket. Head falling over, trying to hit it too hard. Nothing right about that shot. Didn't look like a Dawood shot, frankly, with the kind of shots that he has played up front in the first two deliveries. And this is another one. Maximum. Dawood is turning it on.
Well, this was too wide and too full. And Dawood Ijaz said, yes, I'll have a piece of that. Free swing of the arms. And what great timing. Brilliant shot. Third six of the over.
You're right. Heather is trying to bowl just too quickly. He shouldn't do that. He looks very good when he tries to give it air. This time he does just a little bit. It's too full. Played straight down the ground. Good work on the boundary. Only a single. So 19 runs of the over already. And still a ball to go.
And the real danger man has finally come on strike. Only faced 4 to 5 deliveries so far, Hamid Khan. He'll be chomping at the bit. But he needs to play straight. He tends to play across the line. That could be dangerous. That struck in front and not given. Perhaps just sliding down the leg side. Very, very close indeed. And Hamid Khan lives to fight on for another day.
For me, it was a goner. Look at that. Oh, no. Well done. So a good call coming in from the umpire. For a moment, I thought he was right in front. Maybe because of that angle coming in, it was just missing the leg. 4 overs gone. Good decision by the umpire there. 44 for 1.
So 19 runs looted off the left arm spinner. And that has just brought them back to parity. Going at 11 runs per over, 75 needed of 36. Required run rate just a tick above 12. And 7 districts have pushed all the chips into the center. Another over for Abdul Ghaffar. They're not holding it back here, Faizan.
I think good idea because he's bowling with a lot of fire. And took the wicket, yeah. That's why I call him Ghaffar, because he bowls some fierce and fiery spells.
Left arm quick and through the gate. What a delivery. What a performance from this man already. A much needed wicket. Full straight bang. Middle stump sent cartwheeling. And that iconic celebration. The aeroplane has taken flight. Dawood, back to the dugout for you. A good innings, 20 off 10. But it's come to an end. 44 for 2. So it's the experienced and classy Fayaz Ahmed coming in at number 4. They are entrusting the senior players in this situation. And Abdul Ghaffar, Pure artistry in that dismissal of Dawood Ijaz. What a player he is. Even at maybe 70-80% fitness, he's too much. He's too hot to handle. And a much needed wicket there for 7 districts. Now this match is once again swung towards 7 districts, or perhaps right down the middle, Faizan.
Yeah, what do you prefer more, Ghaffar or Ghaffir? Because he's instilling fear in the batters as well. This is played down towards the fine leg. We'll have to wait for the umpire's signal here. I think it took off the pad.
Well, it's given as runs, perhaps a bit of an under edge there. Ghaffar trying to bowl that one, nipping into the left-hander. And nicely turned around the corner by Fayyaz. A confidence booster. And he did hit the winning runs in the second qualifier. So he'll be feeling good about his batting currently.
Absolutely, but look at those figures. Ghaffar, 2 wickets, 6 runs in 8 deliveries in a T10 game. This is brilliant from Ghaffar.
Well, class can deliver in any format, and he is class. Beautifully played, but straight to short third. Oh, the misfield. If he had collected cleanly, the run out was on.
Absolutely, it's very hot and humid conditions out there, so it might be difficult for the fielders to grab the ball. Let's take a look at the wicket once again. Very poor shot, taking the middle stump. Look at the middle stump cartwheeling. Amazing to see for a fast bowler, and that is why the Shoaib Akhtar celebration coming out.
Well, Dawood Ijaz will not want to see that shot again. Very, very bad shot selection. You need to look out to see off this man's overs, not look to hoik him away over square leg. He's just too good. Banged in short, chased it, but didn't connect. If that had gone over point, that could have been another 6.
Well, if that had been into the body, it would have broken his ribs as well. So yeah, very good ball coming in from Ghaffar once again. It was just a little too wide, but this time missing out Fayyaz because of that kick from the wicket that we have talked about so much.
And that one good over from Ghaffar here has just nudged that required run rate towards 13, 14s. Not easy to do. Hit in the air, but there's nobody at cover point in the ring. And he'll just take a single. So the required run rate, 13.3. They've got a lot of depth in their batting. But in a grand final, sometimes the spotlight can be too bright, Faizan.
Weren't we talking about it when the innings started? The pressure of the finals is something else. And that is why I feel that 118 might just be a very tricky total here for the future Mattress side. Current run rate, 10.14. Look at that required now, almost touching 14. So it's not going to be easy getting those runs, although they have 8 wickets in hand, although they have batters who can come and change the course of the game. I am surprised that Usman isn't sent up at number 4, but maybe because he's lost his form in the recent few games.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I would have wanted an experienced campaigner like him. And they are the new kids on the block, 7 districts. This is only their second major final. Heaved away towards square leg, but well fielded by Wahab. 50 up for future Mattress at the halfway stage. Which way will this grand final swing? There's going to be a change in the comm box to take you through to what should be a thrilling final 5 overs. It's going to be Mudassar Ali and Mohammad Rashid. Over to you, gents.
Thank you, Faizan Khan and Ahmed Khwaja. 50 for 2 after 5. They require 69 more runs in the last 5 overs. It's going to be Hafiz Almas, also known as Almas Ayub, to come in and bowl his first over. And he'll be bowling to Hamid, who's been kept quiet. Oh, that's a big shot. Hasn't got a hold of it. Has it gone all the way? Oh no, brilliant catch by Rais Ahmed. That's a very, very good catch. And straight away, there is a celebration countering Umair Ali Khan.
So first ball of Hafiz Almas spell resulting in the downfall of Hamid Khan trying to go big. It was in the slot, hit hard, got the elevation, not the distance. And he finds the little jumbo, Rais Ahmed, very alert, good balance, an excellent catch taken. And there you go. The first time I'm seeing a snake running on the ground. 50 on board for the loss of 3.
Well, that's the batting card then. Alishan Sharfu, 19 of 10 for him. Dawood Ijaz looked very good, 20 of 10. But Hamid Khan, 5 overs, he was there in the middle and faced only 7 deliveries. So he was not facing too many deliveries and he's lost his wicket. New man in, Haider Wasisha. Only 3 extras given by 7 districts so far. So it's been a very disciplined bowling effort. Right then, what a start for Almas Ayub. Picks up a wicket on the very first delivery. And that'll bring Haider Wasisha on to strike. He was looking very good in the previous inning, in the previous game. Straight away, tries to go down the track. And not a very smart move by the youngster.
2 best teams playing this grand finale of Fan Code 8 and Bash. And let's see the wicket of Hamid Khan. It was hit hard. Somehow, he wasn't able to clear that long on fielder. Excellent catch under pressure.
Oh, look at that celebration. Countering Umair Ali Khan. Picks up a big wicket. That's a very big wicket. Hamid Khan, you know, is very strong. And he can definitely get some quick runs. He's been sent back to the pavilion. 50 on the board, 3 wickets down. And now that required run rate is climbing with every delivery. In comes Almas Ayub. Short delivery. Gets a top edge. Just falls short of the fielder. They'll pick up a quick single. So Haider Wasisha not in control. And Almas Ayub is getting that extra bit of zip.
Oh, yes, and that 119 is looking like 139 or 140 because of the fielding standards. That is the reason the required run rate creeping up to 15.11. Men Yellow, known for their bowling and fielding, they have been excellent throughout the tournament. That is what the difference is between Future Mattress and 7 districts.
Oh, absolutely. That is certainly the difference between all the other teams of the tournament as well. 7 districts have been superb with the ball, and they're showing their class tonight as well. Those 119 runs on a flat track are looking all the more difficult. So no fielder on the offside for Fayaz Ahmed in the ring. Oh, that's a quick delivery. That's a very quick delivery. That's hit him. That doesn't look good. That was really zipping off. We'll just have to wait and see if he's okay. Oh, that really hit him. That is not a good sign. That was a very, very quick delivery, Royal Almas Ayub. Let's have a look once again. Oh, yeah, that was really quick.
Completely. The surface is behaving differently here. As we have seen in the first innings, Ataur Rahim getting hit on a chin. The bowling of Umair Ali Khan. Now that extra pace and extra bounce. Hitting Fayaz Ahmed, trying to pull. He was not in control. They are on the back foot. Under pressure. A panic button has been pressed. In pain, Fayaz, and let's look the column of the most wickets is led by Abdul Ghaffar, taking a couple of wickets in this match, and he stands tall at the first position with 14 wickets.
Yeah, closely behind him, Tariq Mahmood from Chittagong Kings, 14 wickets for him as well. Mohammad Azhar, what a eventful tournament he's had, 12 wickets for him as well. Aqif Raja, 12 wickets for him as well. So a lot of players who have been featuring in this final are part of those most wickets for this Fan Code 8 and Bash, powered by Fan Code. Ankur Sangwan, 11 wickets for him as well. So a lot of good bowling efforts being seen here. And we thought that the
shorter format is dominated by the bat, but we have seen that wickets have come in as well. We're just waiting to see if everything's okay for Fayaz Ahmed. The physio is out.
The physio coming from the dugout of 7 districts. It's good to see straight away coming and checking on Fayaz Ahmed. A nasty delivery went on to hit on his chin. The picture doesn't look good.
Yeah, that is not very good signs for future Mattress. We know how good Fayaz Ahmed is, but he's a strong man. He's a very, very strong lad. The concussion test will come, will follow, and there will be a few questions being asked. That was a very, very quick delivery from Almas Ayub. Really kicked off. Some smiles there, so that is very good signs. Fayaz Ahmed, we know, is very strong. 51 for 3. Those are the most runs of this fan code 8 and Bash. Rayed Ahmed, while clearly leading the Roos, 326 runs for him. Khalid Shah closely behind, 292. Dawood Ijaz featuring in this game as well, 246. He'll not play any more part. Rahul Chopra from Ajman Heroes, 220 runs for him. And Sana Bhatti from Defenders, 211 runs for him. So, some good runs coming in this fan code 8 and Bash. A lot of entertainment. Rayed Ahmed, he was superb. Unfortunate to get out on the very first delivery in today's game. But 7 districts have managed to get to 118 runs in their 10 overs. Now, looks like Fayaz Ahmed is back on his feet and is looking all the more strong and solid. Let's have a look at that delivery once again. Close angle. Oh yeah, that hit him straight flush on the chin. Well, as we know, Fayaz is a very strong man. He'll survive this. And continues to bat. 51 for 3. 2 more deliveries to go in this over. The 6th over of the game. 119 is what is required. 68 more left now of 26 deliveries. Almas Ayub is bowling a brilliant spell here. Or short delivery, trying to heave that. Doesn't get a connection.
I'm surprised by the move demoting Usman and promoting Fayaz Ahmed. Throughout the tournament, it was Usman who was playing up the order. Straight away, a must-win game, that too in a grand finale. Umar Ali Khan making a couple of changes. It might backfire them. A good field setup. They have a backward deep point and deep extra cover for Fayaz. So the line will be outside the off stump by Hafiz Almas.
Well, they've done their homework against every batter. And they're bowling according to their plan, bowling it outside off stump. Allowing the batter, enticing them to go through the offside where they've got some field set up. Meanwhile, in he comes. Last played over the bowler's head. No timing on that one. Will only be a single. So brilliant over coming to an end from Almas Ayub. Just 2 runs and a wicket in that one. 6 overs done. 52 for 3. Six overs done, 52 for 3. 67 more runs required of 24 deliveries. And it's going to be the floating power play. And we've seen teams, the batting team, really struggle in the floating power play. So I don't know if it's going to go in their favor. Zishan has been brought in to bowl this over. He's given away just 5 runs in his 1 over. So the faster bowlers for 7 districts have definitely played and bowled really well.
Oh yes, and the only bowler going for the runs was the captain, Haider Ali, the spinner. Not getting much purchase from the surface here. After hitting on its chin. He's in a bit of confusion and he's in discomfort. Fayaz, he needs to fire. He needs to get some runs in this over. Batting power play has been opted. Both the batters are struggling right now. Can they get some runs against Zishan?
Well, Zishan is a brilliant bowler. Be wary of that short delivery. Or starts off with a slower delivery on the pads and not able to connect on that occasion. Fayaz Ahmed will only be a single off the leg by, I think. Was it given runs? Yeah, looks like it's given runs here. So one more run added to the total. 66 runs required of 23 deliveries. So it's getting very difficult for future Mattress here. They'll need a heroic here. They'll need a miracle to chase these down.
Last night, they batted first. They posted 130 odd runs and still went on to lose against 7 districts. Now 7 districts has posted 119 and they're defending the total nicely here in control. This is a crucial over of the match being bowled by Zishan.
And Wasi needs to get some runs. He needs to get some boundaries in. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. Angling into the right-hander. Cramping him for room. No chance of any connection. Will be a dot ball. Zishan is bowling a brilliant floating power play here.
Look at that incoming delivery. With pace and bowling on the good length area, not giving much width and room to Wasi. They are struggling here. The required run rate at around 18 runs per over needed for future Mattress.
Yeah, it's getting all the more difficult for future Mattress. They need some boundaries. They need them thick and fast. They've opted for the floating power play to get some boundaries, but those are not coming their way. Oh, that's a wayward delivery. That'll be a wide, I think. Was really short. Yes, has been called as a wide. And that'll be one for the over as well. So he'll not be able to bowl the short delivery. 65 runs of 22 deliveries.
He's one of the quickest bowler in this tournament, and I'm surprised there is no protection at the third man region. Instead of that, he has taken a deep square leg and long on. But with that length, it will be hard for the batters to go towards the long on. Might be a good decision by the captain to just push that short third man back to the ropes.
Oh, he's trying to cramp them, and he's getting that inward movement. Oh, meanwhile, excellent shot from Haider Wasisha. That's gone all the way for a maximum. That is a well-timed shot, much needed, a welcome maximum for Haider Wasisha and future Mattress.
Oh, at last, something for future Mattress. That too from the blade of young lad going down on one knee and clears the deep extra cover in style. It was an incoming delivery, well managed and got a maximum.
That was a brilliantly timed shot. Look at that, eyes on the ball till the very last minute and heaving it, trying to play it through the covers. Gets a good connection. Gets 6 runs. 59 required of 21. 3 more deliveries to go in this power play over. They need a couple of more boundaries at least to finish off well and get that run chase on at the moment. The control is with the 7 districts. And looks like Zishan. Oh, that's been played up, Ishley. Couple of fielders, and he'll take it. That's a very good catch under pressure. Nabil taking it quite easily, and Haider Wasisha will have to walk back. Another wicket down for future Mattress at the wrong time.
A clever piece of bowling, not leaving that good length area, though he was struck for a maximum, still continuing with that same line and length, trying to repeat that feat. This time just getting an extra bounce, not in control, miles up in the air. And an excellent catch taken by Nabil. That's the end of young Haider Wasisha. He departs after making 7 of just 5 balls. 60 for the loss of 4. Future Mattress in trouble.
Five innings for Abdul Shakur Newman in 82 runs in this tournament so far. 174 the strike rate and average of 16.4. He'll have a very important role to play today. They need some runs off his bat and they need some quick runs. They're in a lot of trouble here. Oh, that's a good delivery coming into the right-hander. Tried to heave that. Unable to connect. Will only be a single, and this is proving out to be a brilliant over from Zishan, even though he was hit for a maximum.
Full credit should be given to the men in yellow. And let's see the last wicket of Haider Vasisha. That extra bounce working in favor of the bowler, but full mark should be given to the fielder as well. Watching the ball and an excellent catch taken by Nabil. They need a partnership. Fayaz is struggling. It's Abdul Shakur, no Mohammad Usman for future matters. Still he's sitting in the dugout.
Yeah, they've got quite a bit of batting to go. And they will need some runs. They will need some quick runs. Haider Vasisha trying to go across the line. And that's the reason why that extra pace, not letting him get settled down. Last delivery of the power play coming up. 61 runs on the board for future Mattress. They require 58 more. Of just 19 deliveries. There is some dew out there. It's very humid conditions. Meanwhile, Zishan coming in to bowl the last delivery of the floating power play. Short delivery. That's gone up in the air over the keeper's head. Fayaz Ahmed unable to control that. Will only be a single. Will they come back for the second? They are coming back for the second and will make it quite easily at the end. So 2 more runs added on the last delivery. 3 more overs to go. 58 runs. 56 runs rather required for future Mattress to win this grand finale of the Fan Code A10 Bash live from the Eden Gardens in Ajman. Sports Eye for all the highlights and the content of the A10 Bash in Pakistan and Middle East. You need to follow their socials, Facebook, Instagram, and Facebook, and TikTok as well to follow all the live action contents as well. Meanwhile, a good delivery, but it's been played really well by Abdul Shakur Sherry. He's known for playing those cheeky shots, gets 4 runs.
It's all about the improvisation from Abdul Shakur, and he loves to play behind the wickets. Yet again, going for that reverse shot, that too against Hafiz Almas, always in control. Just manages to beat that short third man, much needed boundary, and a good start for future Mattress for this over. They need to manage at least 20 or 25 runs in this over. They need to target Hafiz Almas, Shakur on 5. Fayaz, he's struggling, run a ball 9. He has been promoted up the order. And as of now, it backfired future Mattress. 67 for the loss of 4, 7.1 over. Hafiz Almas going for just a couple of runs and a wicket in his first over, starts with a boundary. Change of pace, hit hard, but kept down to a single. I was talking about the 7 districts team, Rashid. This last season, they made into the top division here in UAE domestic circuit, playing as a unit, and full marks should be given to the owner of 7 districts, Haider Ali, for providing all the facilities to these young lads. And now he's getting the results from this hard-working boys. A good unit built up by Haider Ali. And now they are almost there to be crowned as a champion. But still they have to bowl nicely here. Brilliant catch! Trying to go. Was it from the bat or a pad? It was. They're asking for it. But what matters is the on-field umpire's decision. He is not convinced.
Yeah, I think that was not off the pad or the bat. That was off the pad, rather. And a very good decision coming in by the umpire, Nadeem Anjum. He's been superb in this game. Let's have a look once again. Oh, yeah, clearly off the thigh. Yep, clearly off the thigh there. And what an effort there by Kashif behind the stumps. saving some runs. And a brilliant decision by Nadeem Ajum. He's been superb in this tournament, and a lot of the other umpires as well. Everybody has done well. Meanwhile, this has been picked and smoked out of the ground for a huge maximum of the blade of Fayaz Ahmed. That is a brilliant shot.
It took 11 deliveries for Fayaz Ahmed to get that maximum. At last goes after Hafiz Almas. This is favorite shot on the back foot. Pulled high towards the deep mid-wicket region. Always in control, big man. And he was struck on his chin in the previous over of Hafiz Almas. Now he's trying to take that revenge. 45 needed of 14 balls. They at least need to get 8 or 10 runs in the last 2 deliveries in this over.
Yeah, they will need a lot more of those boundaries to come their way. 45 is what is required. In comes Almas Ayub. No connection, not a good connection there. And will only be a single. So that's a very good comeback by Almas Ayub. Giving away just a single now.
Oh, yes, and the maximum previous delivery from Almas, he offered some pace and he was sent out of the park. Now the change of pace working in favor of Hafiz Almas. The fast bowlers of 7 districts were excellent throughout the tournament. Yet again, they're able to put some breaks. They're finding it hard. Future Mattress 75 on board for the loss of 4. Final delivery from Hafiz Almas.
Oh, trying to heave that. No connection once again. That was outside off stump. Thakur trying to hit it too hard. Misses out. Will be a dot ball. A very important dot ball for the 7 districts. 2 more overs to go. 44 runs required. 6 wickets in hand for Future Mattress. A gloomy looking dugout for Future Mattress. They require 44 of 12 deliveries. So 22 and over is what is required for them. Still see some smiles there. So good signs. Uzair Ali Khan is padded up. So is Umair Ali Khan, the captain, and Mohammad Usman. 22 required per over in the last 2 overs. And the ball has been given to Nabil, who will bowl the penultimate over. They need at least 25 runs to come or 30 runs to come in this over if they're to make a match out of this. Otherwise, it's 7 districts all the way.
Oh, yes, anything below 20. It will be a tough task to get those 24 runs in the final over. And once again, 7 districts showing their class, making a statement here and defending a total. The conditions are not favoring the bowlers. It's due factor coming into play. But still, somehow, they're managing to keep Future Mattress score in control. Just 75 on board for the loss of 4 wickets after 8 overs. Going for 15 runs. Nabil making a comeback, bowling his second over. All eyes on the big man, left-hand batter Fayaz Ahmed.
Well, that's gone up in the air. Chance for the fielder and the keeper. They collide but still make sure that they take the catch. So another dot ball, that is more important. They have picked up a wicket and the wicket keeper Akashif is down, but more importantly, it's a wicket of Fayaz Ahmed who was settled there.
Still, I don't understand why they have made that change. He struggled throughout the innings, just got a maximum. The catch was taken, but the keeper is in trouble. There was a collision between the fielder and the wicket keeper. But the good news for 7 districts is Fayaz Ahmed is walking back to the dugout after making 16 of 13 deliveries. It's a rare sight to see Fayaz facing 13 deliveries and just managing 16 in shorter format. Half of the side back in the dugout. 75 on board, 8.1 overs.
New man in, Mohammad Usman, 9 innings, 156 runs. Look at that average, a touch under 200, average of 17.33. He got a 50 to his name in this tournament as well. So I don't know, he's been sent in very late. This is all but over for Future Mattress. They need a miracle to chase this down.
I don't know what happened during the break. They made a couple of changes and it backfired them. But the good news for 7 districts, they are in control. It's the grand finale of A10 Bash 2023. Nabil to Usman. Off the mark with a single.
Yeah, trying to heave that. Doesn't get a good connection. Will only be a single. So just 1 run of the first 2 deliveries. 43 required of the 10 deliveries. Let's have a look at that wicket once again. Oh, that's a good delivery, pacey delivery. Fayaz not able to connect, and look at the keeper taking the catch, and look at his head then. Hitting the ground really hard. That could have been trouble for Kashif, but he survives, and that's a good sign for 7 districts. He's on his feet and back to his position. Abdul Shakir Sher back on strike now. And this is looking more difficult for Future Mattress. They require 43 runs in 10 deliveries, so almost 4.3 runs in a delivery, which will be mighty difficult. They need some 6s, some maximums to come their way. Nabil comes in, bowls a good delivery. Yeah, that's a good hit by Abdul Shakur Sher. Oh, that's gone all the way. What a great shot. They need a lot more of those to stay in the game, but that was a wonderful shot by the wicketkeeper.
Just got carried away trying to test Abdul Shakur Sher with a short delivery and always in control, rolling the wrist, goes big behind the deep square leg. A maximum for Abdul Shakur and a maximum for Future Mattress. 82 on board. Now 37 needed of 9. On every delivery, they either need a boundary or a maximum.
Oh yeah, they need some maximums to come their way. 3 more deliveries to go in this over. Meanwhile, the third umpire, Mr. Hamid Mukhtar, will bring in a set of new balls to be replaced. Similar condition to what that ball was. That's been lost.
So many laws have been changed in the cricket. I think they can give a bicycle to the match referee as well, which can help the match referee. The third umpire, in fact, Hamid Mukhtar, taking some time. And at last, they have got the new ball. And as always, Rashid says, it has been days that I have heard from you. On public demand, please. One more time.
New balls, please.
There you go.
Well, 37 required of 9 deliveries. That was a good hit by Abdul Shakur Sher. He's on 12 of 5 deliveries, and we were talking about this as well. He was probably coming really late in the batting order. 37 is a little too hard for Future Mattress. Not impossible, but they will need to bat out of their skins to chase that down. 5 fielders inside the circle. So probably the penalty coming in for 7 districts. We'll just have to confirm that. But meanwhile, they have 5 fielders. That can be the only reason why they'll have 5 fielders inside the 30-yard circle. Goes for the scoop, connects well. That's over the wicketkeeper's head. And that'll run away towards the boundary. Great shot from Abdul Shakur.
Somehow Abdul Shakur is keeping Future Mattress alive in this grand finale. Got a maximum. Then that scoop shot, the favorite shot of Abdul Shakur. Always in control, just clearing that wicket keeper. And the boundary, now the equation coming down. 33 needed of 8 balls. Still gettable.
They will need boundaries on every delivery. They will need a lot of boundaries. 1 dot delivery, and it will be very difficult for them to make a comeback into the game. Meanwhile, 2 more deliveries go to go in this over. Can we see another boundary? Slower delivery, that's been picked and played, but straight into the hands of the fielder and straight out. Shahzad has dropped that catch. Will only be a single though. Not a very good effort coming in from Shahzad.
Almost created that chance. It was a straightforward chance put down by Shahzad. Very slow off the block. The good news is that he did not consider a boundary here. Just a single now. 32 needed of 7. becoming difficult for future matches. Usman, the new man, facing Nabil, he needs to strike big on this delivery.
Or they need a maximum. They need a maximum, and that will take it to 26, which will be required of the last 6 deliveries, which will be a Herculean task. But we've seen a lot of weird things happening in this game of cricket we love so much. At the moment, 32 of 7. One more delivery to go in this penultimate over. Nabil coming into bowl. He's given away 27 runs and picked up a wicket as well. And he'll be bowling to Mohammad Usman, who's just new to the crease. He's faced only one delivery. Can he get a boundary here or better it with the maximum? In comes Nabil for the last delivery of this over. Oh, misses out. Slower delivery. And will be a dot ball. That is an excellent delivery to finish off the penultimate over. 6 deliveries to go, 32 runs required for future Mattress, and this is looking very bleak for the men in green. Right then, last over coming up is going to be the captain, Heather, to bowl that over. 32 runs required of 6 deliveries. So that means they need at least 5 maximums to come their way. Or 4 maximums and 2 boundaries to get those 32 runs.
Recently, a couple of days ago, somewhere in India, the last ball, the 19.6th ball, going for 18 runs. So you never know, but he started off brilliantly here, Hyder Ali, and their owner will be proud. He's sitting somewhere in Canada and watching this encounter.
Oh yeah, Mohammad Hyder will be proud of his troops. They've done a wonderful job. All but over for future Mattress. Excellent delivery right in the block hole. And this will be the final blow. Great delivery from Hyder Ali. And like you mentioned, a lot of support was coming in from Mohammad Hyder, the owner of 7 districts, who's been giving them a lot of support in terms of facilities and a lot of other 31 of 4, and Usman is back on strike. All but over for future Mattress. They're looking down the barrel now. In comes Heather. Oh, good delivery. Excellent delivery right in the block hole. This probably hit Kashif once again, who's done well to get his body behind the ball.
A man in yellow dominating here. Having some chat there, Hyder Ali with Usman and Abdul Shakur. Last season he played for future Mattress. Big heave, misses the line completely and hitting on the forearm of the wicket keeper. But what a tournament the lads of Men in Yellow had. They bowled brilliantly, they fielded well, they batted excellent in this tournament. Last 3 balls, 13 needed.
Goes for the ramp shot, connects well, that'll be 4 runs. But a bit too late in the innings for Shakur Sher. They required a lot more runs than that. But what an effort this has been by the men in yellow. They are playing superb throughout the tournament. Let's have a look at that shot once again. No look from Abdul Shakur Sher. Placed it perfectly over the keeper's head and gets 4 runs. What a great tournament it has been for the 7 districts.
Loud appeal, trying to go for that reverse shot. Strikes Hyder Ali.
Well, yeah, that was right in the block hole, trying to go for that reverse hit. Missing out, and it was as plumb as it gets. Easy decision for the umpire. Another wicket down for future Mattress on the penultimate delivery of the innings. Abdul Shakur Sher making his way back. 22 of 11 for him, 1 maximum and 3 boundaries in that innings. When last delivery coming up of the innings, and it's going to be Uzair Ali Khan. It's all but over for future Mattress. Just a formality to bowl this last delivery. In the block hole, low full toss, and it's played, but straight to the fielder who does well. And that will be it. That will be the winning moment for 7 districts. They will be crowned the champions of the Fancode 810 Bash, the inaugural Fancode 810 Bash, live from the Eden Gardens in Ajman. Well, what a performance this has been from 7 districts. It has been a wonderful performance. They have done well throughout this tournament. They have been dominating with the ball and with the bat, even though Rais Ahmed couldn't get big runs in this grand finale, but the others picked their hands and they've been brilliant. Clinical performance.
Oh yes, and thanking the Almighty. This is the first thing you need to do after tasting the success. They have defeated the mighty future Mattress in the grand finale, the first season of Fancode 810 Bash. Dejected Mohammad Usman. I'm still surprised why he was not sent by Umar Ali Khan top of the order. But at last, 7 districts, they displayed some good amount of cricket. Good young unit led by Haider Ali. There you go. They have the right to celebrate now.
Oh yeah, that has been a brilliant performance throughout the tournament from the men in yellow. Celebrations coming in, and why not? This will be a memorable victory for the 7 districts. They have been brilliant throughout the tournament. Like I said, it has been the faster bowlers today who did really well. Rais Ahmed couldn't get too many runs, was out on a golden duck, but the others really did so well. Abdul Ghaffar, he's been brilliant throughout the tournament. Rais Ahmed, Umar Ali Khan, the runners-up of this 810 Bash. Handshakes all around. And what a deservedly good win for the 7 districts.
It's a rare occasion we are seeing that future Mattress tasting that defeat. But still, I think they displayed some good amount of cricket, future Mattress. Though they don't have the service of Rohan Mustafa, still well managed by Umar Ali Khan. So good to see the handshake from both the parties. And looking at the batting card in the second innings, Alishan Sharaf, who started off really well, managing 19. And Hamid Khan, who was the man of the match in the qualifier 2, went on to make just 3 of 7 deliveries. Dawood Ejaz started off really well, managing 20 of 10. Then they made a mistake by promoting Fayaz Ahmed up the order. He struggled throughout the innings, 13 balls, 16 runs. Then the middle order never were in control and they struggled clearly. Abdul Shakur managing 22 of 11 and just 4 extras have been conceded by 7 districts. And at the end, in the allotted 10 overs, future Mattress just could manage 93 for the loss of 6 while chasing 119.
A brilliant effort by the bowlers of 7 district. They were very disciplined. Gave away just 4 extras. 1 wicket for Nabil Arshad. The wicket for Zishan Nasiri was very impressive. Just giving away 16 runs. A wicket for Hafiz Almas as well, who just gave away 14 runs. Haider Ali was expensive for his 25 in his 2, but picked up a wicket as well. But man, talk about Abdul Ghaffar. What a moment for him. This has been a great revolution in this tournament. He's been good with the bat. He's been brilliant with the ball as well. Just giving away 8 runs in this grand finale and picking up 2 important wickets. Really breaking the back of Future Mattress in this run chase and restricting them at the end to a total of just 93 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. Well, let's have a look at the highlights of how this innings panned out. Alishan Sharaf, who started off the proceedings for Future Mattress. They were on track in the first over. Got some brilliant shots from the youngster who played some excellent shots, was counter-attacking the faster bowlers. But as soon as Hafiz Almas, and that was a good catch by Hafiz Almas of the bowling of Abdul Ghaffar. The runs kept coming in the over from Haider Ali, and he quickly realized that the spinners will go for some runs. He took himself off after that bludgeoning by Dawood Ijaz and brought in his key bowler Abdul Ghaffar, who managed to pick up a big wicket of Dawood Ijaz. Hamid Khan couldn't score many runs as well, was not amongst the runs today, and good catching there. Good celebrations as well coming in from Future Mattress, countering Umair Ali Khan. They kept losing wickets at regular intervals, and I think that credit should be given. A lot of credit should be given to the bowlers of 7 districts who bowled at the right areas. They had plans set for every batter and made sure they executed those plans superbly well. Got some wickets and didn't give away too many runs. Abdul Shakur Sher came in, but I thought that was too late in the innings for him to come in. He was also just out at the wrong time, and by then I think it was all but over for Future Mattress. At the end, the celebrations coming in from the champions of the A10 Bash, presented by Fan Code. What a brilliant tournament this has been. Absolutely wonderful. Let's have a look at the match summary. 7 districts were put into bat by Future Mattress, who won the toss, and they managed 118 runs in their 10 overs. That turned out to be a lot like 150 runs. Abdul Ghaffar getting 34 of 10 deliveries. What a knock he played. That was the impetus that was required. Ataur Rahim, 34 of 21 deliveries for him. Mohammad Saghir was brilliant as well, 23 of 11. Umair Ali Khan and Mohammad Azhar picked up 3 wickets each, but I thought they gave away too many runs. Akif Raja was expensive, but picked up a wicket as well. In reply, Future Mattress could only manage 93 runs in their 10 overs, courtesy some brilliant bowling by Abdul Ghaffar. Gave away just 8 runs, picked up 2 wickets, a wicket apiece for Hafiz Almas and Zishan Nasir as well. When batting, Abdul Shakur Sher was sent very low in the order, could manage 22 of 11. Dawood Ijaz 20 of 10 for him, and Alishan Sharfu 19 of 10. Not enough to chase those 118 runs posted by 7 districts in the first innings. Well, the breaking news then is that 7 districts has won this all-important grand finale of the Fan Code A10 Bash live from the Eden Gardens, and winning this game by 25 runs and crowned as the champions. We'll dive into a short break, and when we come back, it will be the final presentation of this final of the Fan Code A10 Bash live from the Eden Gardens in Ajman.
Welcome to the final presentation of the Fan Code A10 Bash. It has been a great tournament, topsy-turvy throughout, with 30 plus matches played, with 500 plus fours scored, with 400 sixes scored. It was a run fest for all the players playing here at the Ajman Eden Gardens. Well, we have to thank our sponsors, but before that I'd like to thank our match officials. I'd like to thank the groundsmen, the umpires and everyone involved in bringing this tournament to us. Special thanks going out to Sunil Rana as well for the ground facilities. On behalf of Ajman Cricket Council and ITW, we would like to thank Fan Code, our powered by sponsors, and our sports travel partner Dream Set Go, and our long-term sponsors Defenders Vision Sports Management, content partner Myco and Sports Eye, and food partner with brilliant food Radiant Star. In the presentation party, on my right hand side, we have Mr. Ashley Fernandez from Team ITW, Mr. Sohaib Irfan, Chief Business Officer TPT 360 Productions, Saif Ullah, Mr. Mohammad Saifullah, who is the Director of Ajman Cricket Council, and Mr. Sunil Rana as well. So first and foremost, I'd like to invite Abdul Ghaffar for the Player of the Match performance, to be handed over a medallion from Mr. Ashley Fernandez. Absolutely great performance from a big match player in the finals. You couldn't do better. 34 runs of 10 balls, 2 fours, 4 sixes, 2 overs, 8 runs and 2 wickets. Ghaffar, एक बार फिर back-to-back man of the matches आपने कमाए हैं. बहुत ही कमाल की परफॉर्मेंस, और जो आपने 4 गेंदें खोई हैं उसके भी पैसे कटेंगे बाद में.
सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह का शुक्र है कि हम फाइनल जीते हैं. ये सारा टीम एफर्ट है माशाल्लाह. और दूसरा अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह कि मेरी परफॉर्मेंस फाइनल में भी अच्छी रही है, तो बड़ा खुशी है हमें.
7 महीने बाहर रहे, अब फिट फील कर रहे हैं?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अब काफ़ी रिकवरी हो गई है, तो इंशाल्लाह नेक्स्ट टूर्नामेंट्स में मैचेस में इंशाल्लाह और अच्छा बेहतर करने की कोशिश करूँगा.
टीम का मोराल कैसा है? पहला टूर्नामेंट 7 डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स ने जीता है.
बिल्कुल जी, पहला टूर्नामेंट जीते हैं. काफ़ी टूर्नामेंट हम फाइनल हारे हैं, लेकिन ये फाइनल जीता अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह. ये सारा टीम एफर्ट है, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह हम फाइनल जीते.
All the best for the upcoming tournaments as well. You've been awesome to watch.
Thank you.
Well, that was Abdul Ghaffar, the player of the match. Up next, I'd like to call upon the runners-up captain for a quick chat. So, Mr. Umair Ali Khan, can we please have you here, captain, Team Fujairah? They loving you call you Jani, and पूरी जान लगा दी आपने इस टूर्नामेंट में. बहुत कमाल की परफॉर्मेंस थ्रू आउट द टूर्नामेंट आपकी रही, बट जिस दिन मैटर करता है, जो मैच मैटर करता है, वहाँ थोड़े पीछे रह गए. टेक मी थ्रू दिस.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम जी. हम लोगों ने जो है बॉलिंग अच्छी की थी, क्योंकि काफ़ी अच्छी टीम है, थ्रू आउट बहुत अच्छा खेल रही है, और अच्छा इनको रिस्ट्रिक्ट कर लिया था, लेकिन उन्होंने बॉलिंग अच्छी की है, और जिसकी वजह से हम लोग की मैच हारे हैं. क्योंकि आपको मालूम है हमारे फ्लो जो है लगातार बीच में फ्लो आया था. ये T10 है, आपको मालूम है 1-2 ओवर जहाँ अच्छे होते हैं वहाँ मैच चेंज होता है. तो उन्होंने काफ़ी अच्छी बॉलिंग की है, उनको क्रेडिट जाता है. बाकी गेम में अच्छा खेले, और बाकी और क्या बोलूँ मैं.
बैटिंग ऑर्डर में थोड़े चेंजेस दिखाए गए, क्या स्ट्रैटेजी थी वहाँ पर?
नहीं, बैटिंग ऑर्डर में यही था. फयाज भाई को इसलिए भेजा था, हमने कहा आज चेक करते हैं थोड़ा, लेकिन फ्लॉप हो गया. क्या ये T10 है, इसमें आपको मालूम है कुछ ना कुछ चेंजेस करने पड़ते हैं. बस अच्छा वो
That's your favorite line, isn't it?
अच्छा खेले, इनको बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो, और फाइनल तक हम लोग पहुँचे हैं. बहुत अच्छा है. थैंक यू आदिल भाई, जो भी ऑनर है, हमने टूर्नामेंट खेला. इस टूर्नामेंट जो करवा रहे हैं सैफ भाई वगैरह, सब बहुत अच्छा टूर्नामेंट था. लड़कों के लिए, सबके लिए अच्छा है. मुबारक हो इन लोगों को, और थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you so much, Umair. It's always lovely to talk to you. जाइएगा नहीं, because I'm going to invite Mr. Sohaib Irfan to please hand over the runners-up trophy to the captain of future Mattress. Umair Ali Khan, ladies and gentlemen. Well done, Umair. Well done to the team. You've been brilliant throughout the tournament. The only team you just could not beat in the tournament was 7 districts. Maybe next time. Congratulations. Well, up next, I'd like to invite the winning captain here with me, Mr. Haider Ali from 7 districts. Haider, kamal ki performance. It was absolutely brilliant to see you guys perform. I think if there was a team that was really good in the field, it was you. So what kind of hard work goes into the preparation of such tournaments? Just tell me that.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। सबसे पहले अल्लाह का शुक्र अदा करता हूँ क्योंकि जो हार और जीत है वो पार्ट ऑफ गेम है, लेकिन ये इट्स ऑल अबाउट फ्रॉम अल्लाह। अल्लाह ने सपोर्ट किया तो हम लोग ये टूर्नामेंट जीते हैं, और ऑब्वियसली हार्ड वर्क है क्योंकि पीछे हमारे जो 15-20 दिन थे वो रेस्ट डे थे, लेकिन उसमें भी मतलब लड़के इतनी गर्मी में प्रैक्टिस कर रहे थे, प्रॉपर जिम सेशन कर रहे थे, पूल कर रहे थे, मतलब जो स्पेशली हमें हमारे ओनर की तरफ से जो फैसिलिटीज़ प्रोवाइड की गई हैं, इट्स अमेजिंग, यू नो, लाइक हर किस्म की हमें फैसिलिटीज़ प्रोवाइड की गई हैं, और आप रिज़ल्ट आप ग्राउंड में देख सकते हैं एज ए फील्डिंग यूनिट, एज ए बैटिंग यूनिट एंड एज ए बॉलिंग यूनिट, सो यू कैन सी।
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing and clinical performance. Fujairah 3 matches खेली, rather future mattress 3 matches खेली आपसे, and they just could not get through you. So you had developed a liking towards future mattress or what?
देखें, फ्यूचर मैट्रेस जो यूए की 3-4 टीमें अच्छी आती हैं उनमें एक फ्यूचर मैट्रेस है, तो उनको हराना ये हमारे लिए एक खुशान बात है, बड़े एजाज़ की बात है। और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह एज़ यू नो जैसे हमारी टीम परफॉर्म कर रही है तो हमारा यही रहता है कि जितनी अच्छी टीम आएगी हम उसी स्पिरिट से खेलते हैं और उसी जुनून और जज्बे से खेलते हैं, और अल्लाह ताला जो है उसमें हमारी मदद करते हैं।
आखिरी सवाल, रईस के बारे में क्या कहना है? बिकॉज ही वाज रिच इन फॉर्म, रईस, इजंट इट?
ही इज़ अमेजिंग प्लेयर, आई एम जस्ट सेइंग, और उसने मेहनत भी बहुत की है, और जिस तरह उसको स्पेशली हैदर भाई ने बैकअप किया है क्योंकि वो थोड़ा सा लेज़ी है तो लेकिन उसको हैदर भाई ने बहुत ज़्यादा सपोर्ट किया है इन ऑल द फील्ड, ठीक है, उसको हर तरह से जो उसने डिमांड की है उसको प्रोवाइड की गई हैं चीज़ें, और मैं 2-4 ना मैं एज ए टीम हम जीते हैं, और इसमें पूरी टीम की जो है वो मेहनत है, लेकिन स्पेशली मैं मेंशन करना चाहूँगा अब्दुल गफ़ार को, क्योंकि उनका कमबैक था 6-7 मंथ जो उन्होंने स्ट्रगल किया, लेकिन अभी 6-7 मंथ आते बाद ही जिस तरह वो मैन ऑफ द बैक टू बैक मैन ऑफ द मैच हुए हैं, और स्पेशली एक नाम रईस, उसने थ्रू आउट द टूर्नामेंट बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म किया, और सारा क्रेडिट जो है ये मेरी टीम 7 डिस्ट्रिक्ट को जाता है, बिकॉज ही इज़ लाइक माई फैमिली, सो इसका सारा क्रेडिट हमारे ऑनर और मेरी इस टीम फैमिली को जाता है।
That's an amazing speech coming in from you, the captain's speech. गफ्फार को मैं लविंगली गफ्फार कहता हूं, तो आई थिंक आपको उनका नाम चेंज कर देना चाहिए. Congratulations to you. जाइएगा नहीं, because it's time now that we were all waiting for, to hand over the winners trophy, and for that I'd like to invite the director of Ajman Cricket Council, Mr. Mohammad Saifullah, to come down and hand over the winners trophy to the winning captain. Deservedly so. The first trophy that 7 districts have won, and it truly belongs to them. They deserve to win. Congratulations to you guys. Well, that is all from the presentation. I'd like to invite all the players to join in here, and share the trophy with Heather, and I will take your leave.
ये आ गया ना यार, ये आगे रखो। तो खड़े हो जरा। जल्दी आ। और सारे मिलकर टप्पा करेंगे, ठीक है? Thank you.